or session, I guess, of D&D here with DCat, Celeste, Veronica, and Inlay again. Sorry.
What's your name again? Whoever you are.
I'm sorry. I don't actually have it. Anyway. So I guess I'll go over the recap again. So when we started, you guys met at a tavern, got to kind of know each other, not really. Heard about some kidnappings, went to go check it out, fought a guy named Razor, kicked his ass. He didn't even get a hit off, or I don't think he did. Captured him, he got away, but you later found out that 2 people were missing, and Ruby got a information from Mandarin that something happened west. Do you remember exactly what he said?
I'm grabbing it right.
I remember. He said he saw that wizard guy.
Yes, the spellcaster headed west.
Near like a hilly area.
And we also had information about something happening in 4 days, which is today. Shut up, phone. I don't even know where you are. That was...
We kind of got information about that. But anyway, that's what happened. What's happening right now is I believe we left off where Ruby is dragging Flawed and Enterus, actually. Doc says his own. And you guys are heading west. Doxus.
Sorry, what?
What are you doing?
What? That's a good question.
You're in an alley. What are you doing?
Oh, right, I'm there.
Yeah.
I guess I'm gonna try and figure out where they went.
Okay. Are you how are you figuring this out? You're in an alley right now. Are you just gonna try to look for footprints where you are, or what are you doing?
I don't think I was observant enough to figure out what their footprints look like.
No.
Were there, are the people still back in the tavern, or?
You want to go check the tavern?
Yeah.
Okay. You go check the tavern, and it's empty, but you do see, yeah, go ahead and make an investigation. Well, I could call this survival, if you want to do survival instead.
Oops. Nope. Nope. Wonderfully.
Yeah, you can't find them. You go to the tavern, they're not really there. Do you want to wait for them? Maybe go into the town and scare all the people away?
Could I go back to my campsite and see if I can find ants footprints around it?
Yeah. Alright, go ahead. You go ahead and go over there and go ahead and make another survival check. Alright, Ruby, Flawed, and Enterus. You guys are... What are you guys doing? I just want to hear it from you guys. What are you guys doing?
So, why are you manhandling me?
We don't have time, come on!
I'm sure you have enough time to explain why you are dragging me along.
How about we walk and talk? Tell us on the way. What's going on?
The, wizard guy, he was, over here the other day, and it's 4 days. He's gonna do something today. He's gonna do something from over here. Stop it. He's over here. Or he was
How do you know this? How do you know this, first of all?
I talked with Andrew.
Okay. What makes you think he's going to even do anything?
The
note from said that the task was to kidnap people for 4 days. We do not know the details. All we know is that the person who sent the letter wanted them to be taken care of rather than killed. So, this is more...
Which day 4 is from the prisoner.
It does...
Wait. Where is
he? It does make sense. He got away.
You let him get away?
He managed to break free of the ropes.
He, shakes...
I feel tension in this party.
Whatever. Well...
What? No. No tension. Everybody's friends, right? How about we just go and stop this wizard?
Something happened.
Do you say Enterus is in charge of the group?
No.
Oh, okay.
The wizard.
I'm honestly not sure who would be.
Yeah, I was like, seems pretty early to claim who's in charge of the group.
That Razor was in charge of the group, and that mage was somebody sent as an ally. Razor was the one in charge of all of the bandits. I do not believe that they got along well with the mage. Otherwise, why would the person not have sent the letter addressed to the mage?
Letter addressed to the mage. Okay, I don't remember that at all.
Ruby's
Because there was none.
moment.
Oh.
We know he was kidnapping who?
We know he was helped, that is true. As for the reason, we can assume that he was not with the thugs. They were way too... Only the leader had anything of real value. Do you think... They definitely couldn't hire a mage. And what kind of respectable mage would hang around with people who are that level? It's definitely for his own purposes.
They can
Which
have, or
I
the
don't
bandits,
believe.
but or the Scorpios. Also, the Scorpions were hired by some.
Yes, that's my point. I think this person was also hired by... It's likely there were two different factions or something. Either way, I had a plan to send a letter as one of Ravisor's underlings. Originally, after he escaped, I figured it would be a bad idea to send it, but now that I'm thinking about it, we really have nothing to lose. If Razor did not report back to this person, then this letter might allow us to get some information.
Where exactly are you sending the letters to?
It's going to be sent as a return mail. It's going to be...
If they do
Wait.
return to sender without an address, I don't think that's how the mail system works.
I'm curious with like what's Flawed is getting at. I don't understand how
So-
you're sending it.
So how is that? They do not accept letters without return addresses.
I didn't realize there was one on there. Could we just go to the address on it then?
So this letter doesn't seem to have much information about where it came from.
Yeah, I didn't remember any addresses.
It's kind of a discreet letter.
It's like something like personal messenger handed off. If you want to try, that's perfectly fine by me. I'm all for it. I just don't know how the logistics
That
work. And
is-
you want to
that
send this and then just wait? Maybe we could still go and see and follow up on Ruby's lead.
I'm sure you guys could find a way.
If we still had Razor, that'd be much better, but...
So as you guys are walking and talking, okay, I'm going to need all three of you guys to make a perception check.
Oh boy, one of my favorites.
Oh, I don't have my D20. Oh no. Oh well.
The heck?
12.
17.
Like, Roll20 is being weird. No, why is it doing this to me?
Don't mess up on us, roll 20.
I don't know what happened. Here. I'm very perceptive.
I think Flawed starts looking around, or no, she looks at the ground and she actually starts to drift off away from you guys a little bit. Then Ruby, she's like, whoa, wait, we're going this way.
What? Oh, okay. I'm on my way.
Right. Thanks, DCat. Okay, so you guys walk. You guys are mostly not paying attention, but Ruby, she's keeping an eye out as she walks through the fields, and like she starts to see some hills, not very big hills, but she sees some hills eventually. And she sees some figures walking in the distance.
To the others, stay quiet.
These figures are pretty far away. You guys could see pretty far out because it's all open and it's just a little bit of hills.
Okay, so I have a lot of vision, because my elf nature. So I'm gonna try and be a bit Will this require another perception roll? Or... Because I'm looking
No,
specifically if they have the Scorpio tattoo.
Well, going off of the rolls we just did, so they are definitely too far away to make out any symbols. Plus, from the Scorpio symbols you saw before from the other thugs, you noticed that they were hiding the symbols. So,
So I
you might
can't...
want to get a little closer.
I couldn't have made it into an investigation check by searching for something specific.
Not from this distance, but you do see them limping
Ooh.
slowly, and
Okay.
it's interesting. They aren't like right next to okay, so there's two of them that you guys see actually, and they're not right next to each other like they're walking together. They're both limping though, and they seem like they're going in completely random directions.
Flawed.
Do we want to pick one and follow them?
Flawed. I think you and I will go after the one on the... Could you do...
But
Do we have
by
any
the way-
descriptions of the two?
sorry?
Do we have any descriptions of the two?
I don't think we
Okay,
can see them very well.
so you guys are
Why
really
are you
far
acting
away.
like-
What you guys could do is you guys could get a little closer and see if you guys could get a better view onto what's going on here.
No, but we
Please.
don't know what they're wearing or what weapons they have.
It's more like just like a shadow thing. They're pretty far.
Okay.
Stealth.
By the way, you are echoing on my end at least.
I am?
You're a little
It's
echoey.
probably because of the new room. It's empty and large.
Okay. Well, Ruby, you can go after that one. Me and Flawed will go after the other. You're small enough that it'll be easy for you to hide.
Just laughs and fuck it.
Do it.
Let's do it, Ender. She's going to pass without a trace.
On just you or the whole party?
Oh yeah, she'll do it on the whole party.
Ooh.
What?
Wait, if she does that, can different direction?
So it'll only affect them as long as they're with you.
Then I think
But
I'm
you
gonna
can
have
cast
to do
on
it
them.
on myself because aren't we in opposite?
Yeah. I'm gonna be going with me and Flawed are gonna be stalking one. You're gonna be stalking.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do myself.
My character has full confidence in your stealth abilities.
Oh, yeah.
That's why
He
he's.
should.
Why?
Uh,
You don't know each
that
other.
was an awful roll. Does a 22
Good
work?
thing you used spell.
So I guess you just see drop down into sliding and she's
I'm gonna-
just gone.
I'm gonna make an immediate
Ooh.
perception check to see if my character can see Ruby.
Oh, hold on. I do want to like explain a little bit what you guys see as she casts the spell.
Okay.
So, as she casts the spell, I forgot if it's like a verbal, but she casts the spell. Then like you see like this dust and like dirt kind of like forms around her and kind of like obscures her vision. It's just making it a little harder to spot her, and it's really cool. It's like swirls around her.
Yep, it is verb.
Okay. And as she jumps in, or in the bushes, she just kind of disappears.
Ooh.
So yeah, I'm gonna try because my character was a little surprised at the sudden pretty much invisibility. So he's gonna try and make a perception check to see if he can see them still.
Okay, go ahead.
I doubt I'll be able to do it, but this is something my character would do.
Let's try to find our hiding comrade.
Oh man, you are pretty close, but
Oh.
can't quite see him. That was such a good roll, too.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so
I'm not gonna look up. I'm like, wow.
as you guys walk, you start hearing faint diglet dig diglet.
What?
Anyway, you guys go, you get closer to the figures, and we're gonna jump back to Veronica for a second. Doxus, you find footprints, and you could easily track them. Are you gonna follow them and track them?
Yes.
Yeah. So by this time, you definitely caught up. So Ruby, Flawed, and Enterus walking and talking the whole time. They weren't like rushing to the destination at all. You could catch up. And you catch up right about this time as they see these figures. You're in a bit of a different spot than they are, but it's very open. You could see them, and you could see what they're going for. You could see these figures they're heading towards. Alright. Anyway, so Ruby and the others. Oh, how many of you guys are trying to get closer?
We all were.
Ruby's going
Okay.
for one. We're going for the other one.
Okay, that makes more sense. So, you guys get closer. Ruby, you get closer, and you see this male figure. He's kind of limping, and you see him limping, not paying attention, and kind of swinging his hands slightly. And really like casual clothing, I would say. Doesn't seem like a thug. You guys, the other two, Flawed and Enterus, you get closer and you see this female figure. She's doing the same thing. She's limping, kind of swinging her arms just a little bit, and she's kind of looking down with her head in a really weird spot, actually.
Ooh.
If you want to see more about her Enterus, which I'm figuring you might want to do, you could go ahead and make your investigation check.
My character loves his investigation check.
Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, casual clothing. She's kind of wearing, like, just jeans and a t-shirt. But the t-shirt... Sorry, not the t-shirt. The jeans are really torn up, and you could see a bite taken out of her leg.
Ooh.
What about you, Doxus?
What?
What are you up to? You just gonna watch them?
How far away am I from or what they're going towards?
I'd say you're probably about 130 feet or so.
Okay, so if I use no. I don't know what to do.
Oh.
It's okay, you could just watch if you like.
Like follow from a distance or something?
I could do that. I'll probably move like I'll move. I'll use my movement to get up at least like the third. What do I? I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay.
I don't know what I'm doing. I'll stand. I'll just be in the back.
So the rest of you guys, you see these figures. Would you like to talk to them, maybe observe them a little more? What do you want to do?
Do I know how big the bite on their leg is?
It looks like, let's see. Looks like a pretty big bite. So, okay, if you put your two fists together, that's kind of like how big of a bite it looks.
So
Ooh,
it's not
that
like a dog bite, it's
It
more
kinda
like a
looks-
bear bite.
like a gash! That's
So it's nothing like a dog, but it's definitely like a bear bite or something.
It does look like it was torn off, like maybe, like it was a couple bites, like they were trying to eat off of it.
How does a guy look?
So right away,
think-
you don't
I think
see
you need to make an
anything too
investigation
crazy except for the limps. But as you like watch for a little longer, as it turns around or whatever, you see similar bites on his side.
And he didn't have to make an investigation check for that, huh?
It's actually pretty obvious. I just wanted you to roll investigation.
Wow!
Dude, just pity letting you investigate.
You seem like you really wanted to roll.
Can I see? Can I see the injury on the one that we're following? Because I didn't do investigation.
Do you point it out, Interest?
I have not yet.
Okay, you don't see it.
Okay. Because if I see it, I would want to help.
So what I'm gonna do,
No,
I'm gonna push Flawed out, and then just stay hiding. You're up.
Wait, what?
Okay,
Do
okay.
you need any assistance?
You're the sociable one. I'm staying in the cover.
You don't tell me about the injury first, and you don't give me a heads up. You just pushed me out.
Correct.
Okay, he just pushes you out right away.
Hi, hello. Are you in need of any assistance? You look a bit, worse for wear, because I can still see the little blimp.
Yeah, as you say that, you see this figure turn around at you. Its mouth is wide open with a crooked jaw, and
Oh,
kind
I
of
can-
growls.
Fine. Never mind. Have a great day. I just want to back up. Like through the trees.
It's slowly starting to walk towards you.
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, can I shoot
I
in the
don't-
face with an arrow?
Sure. Okay, everyone, let's roll initiative. Oh man, I need a piece of paper.
Just throw
AFK
rocks
for a
on it
second.
and walk away.
So I just pushed you up because you're the sociable one, and I'm just staying hiding.
I get wanting me to do the social things, except you could have given me a heads up, and you could have given me all the information.
No.
No, never mind. I don't need that. I can improvise totally.
Okay, me and Doxus have the same advantage roll.
I think go for initiative.
Yeah.
I have a +2, which makes
Don't
it
worry.
5.
Don't
I'm
worry,
so
we're in the
good
same
at
boat. You did
Oh my
better than
great
me.
roll.
Well, don't worry, Ruby. Yours hasn't noticed you yet.
That's true.
So I'm gonna try and unhinge the jaw. Though.
Did I use a spell?
I'm gonna try to separate the jaw from the body entirely.
Why? How would that help? Why is
So
that
it can't
entirely-
bite you,
It won't be able to bite down if it doesn't have a jaw.
Seriously,
right?
zombies are pathetic. Just throw rocks and walk away. If you're
Yeah,
walking away.
exactly. Oh man,
I
I
want
wish
the
I.
EXP. I have a bloodlust.
I'm sorry, guys. My paper and stuff is all in boxes. I'm kind
I
of
want the
about it.
non-existent EXP.
And I was thinking Doc.
I'm not chaotic evil. I just get annoyed easily. My character doesn't do well with
Social interaction.
yes, social interaction. And with that, he's a bit of a sociopath.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh
Ooh,
gosh.
You're not even a barbarian. Come on.
Okay, 25 to 20.
He's only slightly sociopathic.
No 25 to 20. Okay.
Nope.
20 to 15.
Nope.
don't know.
Wait, seriously? Okay. Oh my gosh, this pin sucks.
I
Okay.
didn't get the worst initiative. Yay.
15 to 10.
12.
12.
2 12s, except. Oh, okay, I see. Never mind. Ant and ducks.
Who goes first between us?
You guys get to choose who goes first.
Doesn't matter.
Between
to
you
me.
two, at
Oh,
least.
yeah, do we flanking bonus?
Yeah.
Oh,
Really
sweet. So I get a flanking bonus to my.
What the heck is
Okay,
a flanking
so-
bonus? It's
Oh,
not
is
a
that
to 5. We used it sometimes in hers.
What's a flanking bonus? Clearly, I don't even know.
Oh, you get like advantage, I think, if you're flanking with an ally.
Oh, that's rogue has like sneak attack, but that's not normally a thing in 5e. It's fine for this. I don't think I did it.
10 to 5.
5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and the rest. Oh, I forgot the other zombie.
You can't forget the other zombies.
It's fine.
Come
I
on.
figured it out.
Welcome. You're just
So-
in time to see us fight some zombies.
Why are the zombies able to do a 2d20 initiative roll?
That's one for each.
Yeah.
One of them still doesn't see you guys, so he's kind of chilling. He's the one that Ruby's looking at.
Yeah.
The other one is trying to get a hold of Flawed. I'd imagine you guys might be a little farther than that.
So the question is that what your zombie? Probably
Uh,
that's kind
maybe.
of a massive.
Yeah.
What? Nah. That's normal.
Like-
People get injured.
You can
I see
survive
over-
it.
You guys are so I can't. You guys
Wait,
are fight less
I
down
can
speed.
see over. I can see over here in the dark. Apparently,
Oh,
It's not
oh, yeah.
dark.
No, it's a.
It's the
Like-
middle of the day, yeah. You
so
guys are
I should
fine.
be able to see way longer.
Yeah.
I assumed that we were in the forest and there were just trees obstructing stuff, right? Were we in a forest?
We were in
No,
the
we
place.
were
No, this is like an
You
open
cross the
field
entire
with some
goddamn map.
hills.
All right. Sorry, I forgot.
I can see everything. What the
Okay,
hell?
so
Yeah,
it's the zombies' turn. The one near you guys. How
Oh.
close were you guys getting to the zombie? Go ahead and place you guys how close
Oh,
you want you
okay.
guys to be.
Oh yeah.
My
I was
character is
fairly
like about right here,
Oh, and Doxus, you're a lot
and
farther than
I
that.
push Flawed, so Flawed
Yeah, I
would have had to be nearby.
Yeah, I would be between them, but I think I was pretty close.
I would.
Don't give
I'd
me
say I was
away.
like within 15
No.
feet.
Oh, in that case,
Me! Don't give me away, you asshole!
right?
Wait, what did he do?
I pushed her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Out of the way.
He
did
pushed
push
her towards the zombie. so-
Doxus is all the way.
Hey,
Zombie
at least
has-
at least I'm saving your ass with an arrow to the face.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if I last that long.
Your ally with.
No, I'm shooting the zombie with an arrow. Okay.
Either one, it works.
I mean, you did get 3 critical
Either way, it
ones
works.
last time, so.
Either way, it works. Flawed is gonna be the one who dies, not me. It's all
Hey.
fine.
Rude.
Okay.
You guys got
So-
really close to.
Yeah.
This zombie gets he's able to get up to you, just slowly limping towards you, but you guys were close enough. And he's going to start swinging wildly
Wait,
at
don't I
you.
get my arrow shot because, or no?
I want to say that the zombie starts walking towards her, like as soon as she starts talking. So
Okay.
Gonna say flawed as a he.
fuck,
You'll
whatever.
get it right one day, baby.
Okay, I know we're
She's
trying
a
to
he, okay? She's a
Yeah.
he.
Everyone is
takes
a
a
guy
swing.
except Ru-
Wait, no, that's not. Oh yeah, it is.
Doxus is a guy.
That's true.
Oh, okay. I might be able to remember that. So the zombie starts swinging around and he misses completely. I'm pretty sure.
Hey,
5
yes.
doesn't hit, right?
5 does not hit.
Okay, after that, Enterus, go ahead and make your shot.
Arrow time.
Arrow time.
Okay, let's see if I remember this. D20 plus my... What was it? Oh god. Let's see. Oh. So it's D20 plus what again?
For your hit, I think it's
What's
D20
your
plus
weapon?
4.
I'm using the light crossbow.
Oh, the crossbow?
My hand crossbow is +4.
I should have kept your thing up. Okay, it's plus 4. I have a copy on Roll20 for all your stats.
So I just wondered, where did you see that? Because I want to be able to use it next
Oh, under your action.
action. Oh, there
I'm
it
using
is.
my own, by the way. I made my own on Roll20.
Okay.
11 does hit.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to roll damage. So
Oh, yes, it does hit. Okay. Go ahead, roll damage.
so close to an 8. So close to a natural 8. Okay.
Oh, I see what you're going for.
So do I sever the jaw?
You knocked the jaw right off.
Nice. Have fun trying to bite her like that. Protecting zombification.
Actually, you would.
I mean-
Oh well, whatever.
Still like
Doxus.
gum you at the top, I guess.
Doxus, what do? You see these people that you barely know fighting things.
Kind of no.
You said I was 130 away?
Yeah, but
More like
I don't have
65
map
now.
space for it.
Oh, 130.
It's fine. We could just put you at 65 feet away.
Make a map 10-foot squares. It just makes things horrible and annoying.
Nah. I made this map small because I thought you guys would be together.
Oh,
No.
Probably wise.
immediately we split up.
Yep.
I came back, relax.
Yeah, but us
Split
and
the
Ruby
party.
also split up, and then yeah.
I'll just move up here.
Not gonna do much.
Okay. Do you have your shield on?
Yes.
Okay, good
Yeah.
to know. Alright,
How much
so
noise do they make knocking?
how much noise do they make when the chin falls off? It's kind of like the same groans, like they don't really care, they're just trying to
No, I mean,
get
would
to you
I
guys.
be able to?
Oh! I mean, you know they're hitting. You know they're
Okay.
attacking it, so you
Okay.
know something's wrong.
Okay.
So that was your turn, right, Doxus?
Yes.
Okay. Zombie 2's turn. Just gonna wander around. Okay. It doesn't notice anything
I'm
yet.
just gonna say this. Might want to black up or back up.
Black up?
Black up! Okay, and pull out the racing face paint.
I don't know why I said that. Okay.
I was trying to piece it together too, yeah.
You said I might want to back up?
Yeah, I was saying that's a.
I'm the one who's like,
Oh,
Okay,
hey.
Claude, it's your turn.
yeah, I get a turn.
Our mate
You got a
is
zombie
amazing.
in front of you.
There's a zombie like right in front of me. I hold up my hands and I yell, "Get back!" and I do burning hand.
Wait, isn't this a ranged spell attack? Do you get?
No, it's a 15-foot cone starting at me, so it has to be fairly close. So it's perfect. I mean, it's
Oh
made for
wait, what
more
are you
than
using? Oh, burning hands. Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. All right.
That's the attack range.
It's a deck save.
Yeah.
I don't
he's
think that's
gonna
quite
save.
right.
Zombies are the most textious. What you
This
talking
is
about?
15 foot.
Really,
cone.
right?
-1.
What? Negative
Roll your
1?
damage. It kind of falls over.
That's impressive. A -1.
11 damage.
What kind of damage?
Fire.
Okay.
And it ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Let's see.
I think I set the field on fire.
Probably.
A little.
Actually,
Oh,
I
it's
gotta
gonna
say
fall.
this zombie is not on fire.
Aw.
As you take a closer look at it, this zombie looks very alive. Which is why you guys couldn't tell until you got really close. Like,
Totally not drawing the fire.
I could also roll a d20 for wild magic, right?
Oh,
That was
shoot.
my job.
Shouldn't have-
Okay.
I don't have my d20s.
Want me to do
You
it?
can do DM roll.
You're fine.
Aw.
Nothing happens.
Is a field
Okay.
on fire? Sea fire.
There's probably some burn marks. There's probably some blackness. It's not going to be like a raging fire or anything though.
Yeah, it's only a level 1 spell.
Yeah. Okay, Ruby, it's your turn. You see your friends fighting, and you saw this burst of fire.
At this point, I would probably run over here. Did I? Wait.
Flawed. I'm sorry, I didn't actually ask if that.
Oh, no, that's my turn.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can.
'cause I don't want to get. And yeah.
So I'm gonna
The zombie they are attacking.
launch a crossbow at the zombie they're attacking.
Okay. Attack with advantage because it's on the.
Advantage.
No, disadvantage. It's on the ground.
Oh,
But you hit anyway.
11. Wait, wouldn't it just be normal since I'm hidden?
Why? Oh, because you're hidden?
Well, I was hidden before.
Either
combat.
way.
Anyways, I still hit.
Yeah.
Okay, so that.
I'm so good at drawing burned
You
grass.
also. You
But
also.
yeah, it doesn't look like shit at all.
Is it possible to roll sorry, less than?
You're cutting in and out.
Is it possible to roll less than 3?
Yes. No. No.
Either way. You got sneak attack, by the way, just in case you didn't know.
Oh wait, what does that do? I forgot. Sneak
It's
attack.
another d6.
Extra dice.
Oh, another d6. Terrible, but
Okay,
It's-
so it goes through his
11
head.
kills him.
It goes through the zombie's head, and it kind of like it goes down for a second, or it stops for a second, but then it like twitches and like pulls it out
Oh no.
and looks at you.
Or another poop emoji.
In that shield, your bonus action, try to hide in nearby book.
Okay, roll to hide.
12. I'm getting bad rolls.
Okay, I'll
12
keep that in
enough?
mind. You think you're hidden? I
Oh
don't know.
gosh. I don't know if I'm hidden. I think
All
that's my
right,
turn.
Zombie 1, go ahead. He's going to get up and attack this thing in front of him. This guy in front of him, devil-like creature that
Hey.
threw fire in his face. Does a 19 hit?
Yeah.
That's a
This
stun
guy's
zombie.
pretty weak, but I don't know how weak level 2 guys are. That's his max roll. 7 damage.
Somebody's getting you a call. Yeah, I'm hurt. I'm not
So-
down, but.
So he kind of like shoulder rams and
Ow.
does 7 damage. This is kind of how they attack, actually.
They like.
They ram and slam you for these zombies.
Ow. Very rude. Help you.
Alright, interest. It looked
Yeah.
like that zombie was, but it's. What are you gonna do?
You cut out there.
Oh, I did?
Looks
Yeah.
like you took down the zombie, but it got up.
Oh, okay. Well, what I'm going to do, going to charge at it, and I'm gonna slam my staff into it and grapple it with the staff.
You're gonna grapple it?
Gonna do the staff grapple. Yep.
Okay.
Roll to hit.
Let's make a strength contest.
Oh, okay. So just strength, nothing else.
Yeah, d20 plus your strength modifier.
Okay.
This makes no sense. Huh. Okay. The zombie got a natural 20.
Oh.
So, I don't know what the fuck happens, to be honest. I guess it just kind of like, you wrap around it and it just kind of like, Superman, I don't know how to explain it.
That Superman bursts through.
Yeah.
So it just doesn't grapple. Okay.
That's the.
I want it to work.
To be honest, I don't think the zombie's going anywhere anyway.
Well, I want to stop it from being able to attack. Is the point.
Oh, grapple doesn't stop them from attacking.
That's exactly what the staff does, though. Because it wraps their arms together. I'm gonna rejoin the call because I'm at one bar. There we go. I'm back. So what's happening?
Yeah.
Do do do
Do you want?
do.
Well, I'm trying to think of a polite way to say this.
Do you want? Do you want to know what grapple like technically is supposed to do?
Yeah.
a grapple creature's speed becomes 0, can't benefit from the bonus to speeds. Condition ends if the grappler is incapacitated. That's about it. So it
Yeah,
just means
it
you can't
just stops
move.
them from moving.
Huh.
Yeah, restrained is the same. You'd think that there'd be something where it was like you can't do things
Well,
with
it's
it.
meant to be pretty much the same as being roped up and unable, and like your arms are roped together. That's what the staff's supposed to do.
Well, it takes a lot of work to get someone's hands tied together to the point that they can't do anything.
Well, it's mainly the magnet, so it's just like a swing. And since their arms are stuck together, it would take a very high strength check to be able to break it apart.
I'm moving on. Okay. Doxus, your turn.
Do I go after them when you're attacking, or do you have that under control?
Don't have it under control.
Got it.
Say
So,
we have 2 people here.
Need more.
You also have your
One
shield.
on the right
That's
has
true.
no idea.
Yeah, it's
that's a
interesting.
good point. Okay. Boop.
Boop.
Mm,
There's
I'll
no
attack
double
it with the
advantage,
sword.
is there?
There's no double advantage, no.
Aw.
But there is advantage when you're on the opposite side of.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
So
okay.
you are flanking.
We could have a 4-way flank. All the
Okay.
ranged characters in melee
That-
range.
Doesn't. Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
natural
roll some
20.
damage.
Yay!
So how does critical work
that's-
again?
That's.
Double all damage dice.
Double all damage.
10.
Yeah.
10 damage. Alright. So you swing at it with, I forgot what kind of weapon you have, cut its head
Short
off,
sword.
and it's. Okay. You cut its head off, and it goes down and stops moving.
Yay.
Anything else?
Uh,
You gonna grapple it?
I'm gonna drag a dead body. That sounds great.
Yeah.
I am not. I'll just. Where is?
Not.
And then go for the other one. But I'm not. I can't get there yet.
Down? Is it down?
Yeah, it's down.
And that's,
Okay.
that's the bit.
Zombie 2's turn. It's casually walking away. Alright, Flawed, your turn. What do you do?
Okay, so I can probably see the other guy, right?
Yeah.
45
Yeah.
feet from.
I think that these guys are probably pretty fucked up, and I'm gonna give him some fire too. So how about firebolt?
Okay. Roll to hit.
Woo!
Yeah, you hit. What's that damage?
D10. 7!
7 damage. Alright, you leave a burn mark on his shoulder.
Ah, nice.
Okay. So that was Flawed. Ruby, you're hidden.
Come out of hiding?
I am confused about that question.
Is that only.
Okay, so you're rolling advantage because you have advantage because you're hidden,
Yes.
and you get sneak attack because you had advantage on your hit.
Okay, sneak attack is.
Not when you're hidden, it's because you have advantage.
Okay. Okay, so I get 2 different.
Yeah.
Plus 2 plus. There you go. 12 damage.
Oh man, yeah. You shoot his leg off.
Gosh.
He's still kind of crawling, but he knows you're there.
And gonna drop down in the.
Okay, roll to hide. Yeah, you gotta
24.
keep in mind, you got that plus 10 going for you right now.
Oh!
You're definitely hidden, don't worry about
34. Yeah, I forgot about that.
it. Okay, Enterus, it's your turn.
Okay.
He's just crawling, so you could consider this as prone as well.
Oh gosh. Oh, I made it harder.
Okay. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to toss what appears to be just a bit of metal onto the ground right in front of where it's going.
Alright, good to know. I know what you're saying.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
I gotta look up stats for this. Are you gonna do anything else before I see what Doxus is doing?
Nah.
Okay, Doxus, what are you doing?
Moving up.
On him. Going.
He's probably gonna be dead before anything's done, but
Obviously, go the stabbing route.
You're stabbing it?
Yes.
Alright.
Stabbing went well
Well,
last
hit
time.
it.
Thank you.
Yeah, you hit. What's that damage?
5.
5 damage. Here, I need to figure out what he's doing. Okay, yeah, you stab him, and you kind of like break his
Other leg.
No. You break his rib cage, and he kind of like he kind of goes back for a second. Then he gets up and he like grabs his chest and puts it back together.
Ooh.
Yikes.
Barbarian.
All right, Mrs. Zombie, go ahead.
Hi.
He can't get up, so he's just gonna try and whack you. I'll be very surprised if he hits you. Does an 18 hit?
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. He
Kinda
just
ru-
smashes at your
Kind
shield.
of ruins my little medal, but whatever.
What's your
Oh.
armor class?
Right, it does.
19.
Oh, your armor.
19.
So you can
19.
still pick up your caltrops, by the way.
Yeah, I will.
Oh, you had caltrops.
You have
I-
cow traps?
yeah. Yes, I made caltrops.
Cow
Caltrops.
Okay.
traps.
Flood, it's actually your turn.
He's got it, right? Like,
Probably. He's got it. You guys could just end your fight and let Doxus deal with it
Well,
if you want.
Claude is probably going to be a cheerleader.
hey,
Knowing them,
I do.
you've literally been completely pacifist.
Kill it.
I am not. I totally did burning hands. That's not a pacifist thing.
She burned things.
Kill it.
Yeah, okay, I'll do fireballs.
Okay, roll the hit.
What kind of pacifist doesn't burn things?
Everything.
Oh!
Alright. Good
Just
zombie.
double damage.
Wow!
Well, that zombie's
Oh.
So what happens when two nat 20s clash?
Am I supposed to roll for something?
Okay. Yeah, you deal 6 damage and he kind of bursts into flames for a second. Then he just kind of like shakes it off and kind of gives this really annoyed growl.
Wasn't he supposed to be like weak?
This guy is weak. He's just hard to kill.
Wow!
Wasn't he supposed to be like damaged from the fucking jaw bites on his waist?
He's a zombie. He doesn't care.
Yeah,
He can't feel the pain.
injuries just.
Clearly,
make
they
him
can die though.
They could die.
Yeah.
They
Was
just
I
have
supposed
a
to roll
really
something?
weird. They just
He's
have a
mid-
really weird force keeping them up. You kind of have to like. It's a concentration thing for them.
Oh, so I
Yeah,
just have
that's
to break his concentration.
Pretty much.
Someone, I have a plan.
Ruby, your turn.
Oh, she's gonna hop out of hiding her arrow.
Roll a hit.
Sorry, I'm doing this wrong. 2d20.
I'm just rolling ahead of time because I want the zombie. Okay, roll damage. Well, okay, don't roll damage because this thing's dead. There's no way
Can I
you
roll
do
damage
less.
anyway?
Do it.
There's no way you do
9
less
damage.
than 1 damage. Okay.
Hey.
So, how do you want to do this to the zombie?
Through its socket.
Alright. You shoot the zombie, it goes through his eye, all the way through, and you can see, if you look in his eye, you can actually see the brain inside and everything, and it collapses.
It splashes blood all over Doxus.
Sweet.
Exactly.
Doxus gets the shower they wanted.
Alright, so the zombies
Okay,
seem to be dead.
Snake Lady's
Antares
back.
wants to go on his looting spree.
I'm gonna loot the zombies. Okay. Which one first?
The closest one.
Closest one.
Ruby's
Okay.
watching.
So that would be the female, I believe. While he's doing that, what are you guys doing?
He's watching.
Oh, you're just watching him. Okay.
Watching
So
Enter.
make an investigation check to see what you find.
Okay. I already have it memorized.
Yeah.
Don't need to check my What?
Okay.
Five.
So you loot the body, and it just seems like torn up clothing and a very well kept body.
Not well kept anymore.
Does it still have a heart?
Doxus,
curiosity.
Maybe.
Doxus, you don't
I
get
look?
any idea.
Wait,
Doxus.
Doxus, are you trying to rip out her heart? Like, what are you doing? Because they still have skin.
It's not breakfast time, Doxus.
I was more on the lines of just thinking of going for a heart and just having it as a souvenir.
Okay.
So, what are you doing? Are you cutting open her? The one in
Yeah.
front of you is the guy.
I'm going.
I'm
to
good
take-
with any. Don't
I'm
care who
gonna
I go
take the
after.
arrow.
Okay. So, interestingly enough, this kind of contradicts with what you guys said about the blood, but I was just kind of taking that as a joke. So, you guys stab and tear out or open up this guy's chest, and you look inside, and you don't really see any blood. It's just the organs. It seems like the blood is all cleaned out
Easy.
somehow. But the heart is there, and you could take it out.
Sweet.
It's not
Alright.
pumping or anything.
Lucky you. Okay, I'm
The
gonna
heart is actually a strange color because there's no blood in it.
What color is it?
What does a heart look like when it has no blood? I think it's like
Blue?
brown,
Brown? Oh.
It can actually be kind of gray, brown.
gray, maybe a
Yeah.
brownish gray.
Congratulations, you got a bloodless heart.
It's very gray actually. It's very like nearly colorless, kind of like rubberish
I need to
color.
make a custom bloodless heart.
Or you could just write it down in your note.
What I'm going to do, I'm going to take the arrow that I fired and check if it's reusable.
Yeah, you could reuse that.
Oh. Actually,
I'm gonna pick up my caltrops and I'm gonna loot the man. Meanwhile, I'm gonna say to Doxus, you know that'll rot, right?
That's not a problem to me.
Veronica.
Might be a problem to you, though.
If it stinks, then I'm throwing it out.
You come near me, I'll hurt you.
He's kind of
Oh,
already
I heard you
hurting
back.
you.
Oh, is he?
Oh.
I heard him then.
Veronica.
What?
Quick,
Yeah.
quick.
What?
You can name
Okay,
it
don't worry
bloodless
about
heart.
that. Don't worry about
You're
that right
cutting
now.
the
I
heart.
got you guys. So you could have a note that you literally name as items and just write bloodless heart.
Okay.
Bloodless.
Enteros, you could go ahead and make another investigation check on this other zombie that Dox has kind of ripped open.
Alright, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Nice! An 18! Better than last time.
18. Okay, so you take a look at this body, and you look at the neck area, and you see it slit, like a very clean slit, and you see the portion on his chest where he was ripped open by Doxus as well,
Okay.
and a heart taken out, and no blood anywhere.
Yeah.
Items wise, he doesn't seem to have anything on him, just the clothes.
Did the female have any blood?
You want to go check?
First I'm gonna take the arrow out of its eye, out of the zombie's eye.
It went clean through, so it's in the grass. And
Oh.
yeah, you could do that just fine.
Is it good condition?
Yeah,
Nice.
I think he stole your arrow, Ruby.
Oh, okay. I thought he was trying to take the eyeball. I was like,
No.
What? What's with all the stealing of body parts?
No, I'm tempted to take the eyeball now.
It's the cannibalism party. Alright. So you go over to check the other body. It has the same slit on its neck. And how are you going to check for the blood?
Well, I'm gonna
Stab it.
cut its wrist.
Cut its wrist. Check for blood. No blood comes out.
Okay, can I check if it has the same slit on its neck?
Yeah, it has the same slit on its neck.
Can I feel for anything inside of it, like if there's any items or anything? Because that's a bit suspicious that they both have the same slit. If there's nothing in there, then I have another idea.
Okay. Yeah, you feel around and you don't feel anything strange except it's a dead body with no blood.
There we go. That's good to know. So they did that on purpose, and it's in the exact same area, so I have a faint idea.
The bite marks are in different areas, though.
Yeah, well, seems that
Are they the only two? Are the zombies the only two in the area?
The only ones you see. Yeah, it's a man and a woman.
Is a woman an old
Make an
lady or
intelligence.
young lady?
Oh wait, what? What was that second question?
Is she an older? Never mind.
Make an intelligence check.
How smart are you? Can you tell generally what age range people are in?
Oh, intelligence. Wow.
Yeah, she's of childbearing age, and you see rings on both of their fingers.
I have a bad thing about that, but Ruby has no idea about that.
And
I've got some ideas.
and you see a pic. You look through her pockets, and you see a picture of her son.
Oh
How
god.
did I not see this when I looted them?
You got a 5 for her.
Burglary 101. Check their pockets. That's burglary 101.
I don't know what was going on through Andrew's head.
Talking to
I was in my room.
thinking about this
I was talking to the villagers. What are you asking about?
whole passive.
I don't know what picture. Remember I had to leave for a second.
Oh, a picture of that kid
Oh!
from the
Oh!
woman's pocket.
I know what was going on.
Oh, okay. This is not.
This is
Oh.
dark.
I think I have a fair idea of what's going on.
How does
I mean, I don't know what's going on, but I'm fairly sure these were the parents of the children who were kidnapped, and now.
My character has figured it out now, I think. Or at least he thinks he figured it out.
Doxus,
Huh?
what are you doing?
Can I hear sounds like from where we
Yes.
are? If there's any more, either more zombies or anything else around?
Are you just kind of trying to keep an ear out?
Be on alert, I think.
Okay, make
But
a...
I'm also like trying to figure out if there's anything else. Like if I hear, I don't know whatever the noises they were making before, if they were.
Right. Make a... I kind of just want to say make a survival check.
What's
That's a
all
lot of natural 20s down.
Okay, so...
How come I can't get them?
I don't know, man.
You take
So-
2x.
You start to listen a bit, and you don't really hear any groans or anything, but you hear the wind, and it sounds a little like you hear a little whistle in the distance, and you recognize what this means because you traveled a lot, and you think there's a cave nearby, and as you look at the bodies, and you look around for a second and keep in mind how they were randomly walking away from each other and kind of connect the dots, and you think they came from that direction.
I'm just gonna head in that direction.
Hey,
I won't
Heart
say
Freak.
anything.
Well, I'm gonna say something to Doxus, actually. Heart Freak, get over here.
Hood freak?
Hearts freak.
Heart freak.
Oh.
I'm just gonna ignore him.
Just keep walking. Just keep
Yep.
walking.
Okay.
You could try to just follow behind.
No, because I was gonna ask Doxus, since Doxus has a lot of survival skills and probably would have knowledge on the circumstances, or at least on the specific matter, I was gonna ask Doxus to take a look at these bite marks and tell us if they knew anything.
That would have been interesting. Oh well, he's walking.
Uh,
I'm sure you can
Right.
figure it out. You're great at it, right?
Not particularly, but I'm gonna try anyway, since you're being a bit.
Okay.
Oh.
Takes one to know one.
Yes, it does.
Okay, Interest, make a survival check.
Okay, survival check. Too
Yeah,
bad I don't
20.
have that +3.
Right.
I'm just waiting for
Why did I
three-
do +3? It's +1. Shit. It's +1. It's 9.
Okay, so you look at the bite marks, and it looks like bite marks.
Ow! Oh my gosh, are you kidding me?
Flawed.
it's
Do you want
hard to tell with that roll.
Do you want to take the look, Flawed?
Sure. I know a lot about bite marks and injuries and.
Just take a
Picture.
look.
Okay.
All right, Flawed, make a survival check.
Survival. Let me see what my survival is. Okay.
You got this.
Right. Well, it could be worse.
Is it a 0?
Okay, it's not.
Beautiful.
Oh,
Not great. Oh yes, that's definitely some sort of bite mark or injury.
so you take a look at it and started chomping people.
What?
You cut it.
So you take a look at it, and a random
Take a
dinosaur
look at it.
passed and started biting on things.
I'm hearing so many different sentences.
Tell me.
What do you mean?
So much.
First, I heard that she was, or that I was going cannibalistic on it, and then the second one was something about a dinosaur.
Yeah, she got really bad
Keep cutting it.
random
out.
accusations.
You're cutting in and out, so the first thing we heard was that Claude, for some reason, was eating them, and then something about dinosaurs.
Yeah. Why is flawed? Why are you eating?
I'm not. That's not canon. I have no idea what that is.
You think it's a dinosaur?
Okay, yes. So I think that it's 5 feet. I've heard of from the far south dinosaurs. Huge
Okay,
reptiles,
shortstop.
definitely.
I'm sure you can make a better idea or guess at this.
We just.
Does she walk away?
No, she.
Okay.
What is she at with him?
For the 14, you get that it's like barely too low to really get any interest.
Oh god.
If only we had Doxis.
How about I go see where he's going to?
It looks
Maybe we
like-
could all go.
Claw mark.
You know it's not a claw.
She knows it's not a claw mark. She's looking at Antares all.
Antares will just roll his eyes. Sure,
yes.
sure, half pint.
Damn, so much tension. Anyway,
Wow.
you guys catch up to Doxus. Doxus already finds the cave at this point, and it kind of just looks like a hole in the ground leading to a cave. It's not like a mountain cave or anything. It's kind of
Is there a big drop?
huh? What?
Is there a big drop?
A little bit. It's like a 5-foot drop, and then it like as you go in, it like goes down a little deeper.
You liked him?
No.
Well, that's the.
Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go catch up with Doxis and Flawed. Thoroughly thwarted in my attempts to figure out what was making those bite marks, but I'm going to apologize to Flawed for pushing them directly into danger, of course. And I'm just gonna wait for Ruby to catch up now.
After her comment.
I kind of assumed you catch up. Alright, Doxus, you're at this cave entrance.
You said it's in the ground, right?
Yep.
It's in the
It's a hole
ground,
in the
yeah.
ground.
How big is the hole?
It's
Rock.
10 by rough estimate 10 by 12. It's not a perfect
How deep?
circle.
How deep?
5 feet deep at the
So-
entrance.
So
I'm
that's
going to use some of my rope, and I'm gonna cut like 6 feet, and then just tie it to a rock or something.
Okay.
so that's a decent hole then, right?
or is it
no,
small?
it's not that bad. 5 feet. It's like as big as me. Okay, I guess it depends what you consider big.
I'm just mainly using the rope to be able to climb back up.
Yeah, he's just making it easier for everyone. So you can't really find a good rock to tie it
No one-
to, but
no
like
one-
as
No one Ruby. They'd be stuck down there forever if I didn't do this.
right.
You could tie it to an arrow and stick it in a tree.
Arrows are too flimsy.
Ruby
Yeah,
just-
that's what I was thinking. They're
Ruby
kind of
just,
flimsy, actually.
I mean, like you wrap
so-
it around the tree and you stick the arrow in
The arrow would.
that way.
So I
The
was
arrow
just gonna
breaks
say
tension.
there are roots kind of nearby the entrance.
I'm gonna wrap it around the roots, and I'm gonna like use some of my metal to make like a little spike, because that's not too hard. That's not
Ruby's
gonna take
just
a lot.
staring
Yeah,
at
that's
him.
not bad.
I'm just gonna jump in the hole.
I'm gonna pull out my spike.
Jump in the hole.
So you find a metal piece that is kind of in the shape of a spike, and
Ruby just shakes her spike.
oh yeah, I think
Why? Why do you have to ruin my mood?
Next thing's fun.
Shrugs, drops it back and drops down there.
Okay, I'm diving in.
Okay, I guess I'm going in.
We're dropping
the
in
rope.
blind.
Hi.
Okay, everyone goes in. Who has dark vision?
I do.
Me.
I do.
Ruby, what are you doing about this situation?
She's hoping she's going
Um,
blind at first and waiting to see if
actually-
other people react. Or
Actually,
lighting her own stuff.
what I'm going to do, since I do have ability, I have something called magical tinkering.
Remind me what that does.
I can imbue a tiny non-magical object with a property of my choice, such as light.
Yes, you can.
Hold on. Before you
But
do anything, if you're going to do something like that, don't have to. Yes, I pull. So Ruby's pulling out a hooded lantern. If you want to do inside the lantern.
I'm gonna pick up a pebble and grant it light and toss it in the lantern.
all right, cool, easy enough.
Yes, we've got a hooded
So-
lantern lit. Or in.
It's not
how long
like a
does this thing last?
huge amount of light, but it's enough.
It's 5 feet radius.
Oh, that's a lot smaller than.
That's tiny.
Oh, that's cute.
Actually,
Well, it's
wait.
something.
How much does a torch do?
A torch does like 30 feet of light, I
She's just looking at it,
think.
and she just takes it out of the lantern, puts it in her bag, and lights a lantern.
Hey, I could see that making a good distraction.
Yeah.
Beggars can't be fucking choosers.
They can when their oil can give them 30 feet of vision.
Yes, waste resources when you can.
Or you could just hold someone's hand.
How long the rock lit up for?
Infinitely.
Oh.
It has no time.
I didn't know.
He has like 2 slots, I think.
I have 3 slots.
Okay, he has 3 slots. When he uses those 3 slots, he has to switch one out to make
I
another
can
one.
also set it up so I can have a 6-second long recorded message that'll be able to be repeated whenever it's used or whatever. I can emit an odor or nonverbal sound, static visual effect, including up to 25 words of text.
You could emit an odor?
Can emit an odor. Why? Can do that. We have like manners.
Well, here's the thing.
Right.
What I can do is if I'm trapped somewhere, I can imbue, and there's like a lot of fire, I can emit the odor of smoke there. So you'll know wherever I'm trapped at. If you find this item, there's fire. I don't know, okay?
No, that's fair enough. I could see some use.
Yeah.
Mostly
I
use.
can use the odor of rotten eggs to wake somebody up.
Yeah. Or make
knock
them
them
throw
out.
up.
Anyways, I've got a glowing
Yep.
rock now.
Yeah. Anyway,
You gave
so
me the
you guys,
best item in the game.
so you guys,
You just don't know it yet.
right. So you guys
The
drop
funny
down,
thing is,
and
I think
everyone
I'm
but
able to-
Ruby sees the chamber.
Wait. Before that, Doxus, give me your bow.
Why?
Oh no.
Do it.
It's dark
Why?
in here.
Oh.
I can
no,
only
why?
shoot within 30 feet. Oh no, I'm gonna be meleeing. Oh no.
I'm just waiting for Doxus to give me their bow.
Give me a reason why.
Do you want an upgrade or not?
No.
Ruby, give me your bow.
Okay. He tosses him
Okay.
her crossbow.
I'm gonna infuse it with repeat and shot using my infuse item.
Okay, got it.
It's a nifty trick.
What exactly?
You
Makes
no
it so
longer
you-
consume ammo.
Yeah, what he said.
Sure.
Okay,
I'm just gonna tell
so
Ruby,
in,
try to fire your load.
He'll try
and
to put a bolt in like no.
I'm gonna grab the bolt and stop them. No, fire it.
He'll look up like at him like.
It fires.
it fires this kind of like magical looking arrow and disappears on impact. Does it make a sound?
Let me see. It ignores the load-in property. +1 bonus to attack and damage rolls.
Ooh. To
Nothing
attack
about
and
that, but-
damage.
Considering it's magical, I'd say it might emit like a very faint glow or whatever.
Yeah, it probably has this kind
Okay.
It's like if you were looking at something where it glows from the inside, kind of like that.
Wait, is it a +1 damage?
No,
bonus?
just
Yeah,
+1 to hit.
+1 to attack and damage. So
Is that just the damage
Yes.
bonus?
attack is hit.
Okay,
I
so
think.
what +1 and it? That's awesome.
Yes.
That's awesome. Okay.
Doxus did not want to give me theirs. So even though they had dark vision, it would have been great.
This was.
I'm just gonna say to Doxus, learn to trust me.
Ooh.
That's never gonna happen. Anyway, so
I'm
in front of you guys, you see a cave area with a pedestal in the middle with nothing on it, and in the back of the room,
Keeping the crossbow bolt that I took from Ruby.
She
What?
doesn't eat. What's he?
It's repeating shot.
what do you guys want to do?
Oh wait, you said there was a pedestal with nothing on it.
There's a pedestal with nothing on it, and the back of the stone coffin.
Investigation check. No.
That's 100% trapped.
Perception check, I think.
What are you looking for?
I'm gonna be looking at everything around me, checking for traps, checking for anything important, any metals, anything at all, really. Anything that stands out.
Okay, make a perception check.
I hate this.
You got it.
Okay. What do I get?
Okay, so you look around, dark cave, and you see it's very dirty, and underneath the dirt you could see symbols, or
Oh,
like
my God.
against the walls and stuff you can see symbols, and against the coffin and the pedestal you can see some symbols, but you can't really make out too much.
Flawed. Do you know anything about this? I'm gonna examine
Do
the
I know
symbols, but
anything?
I'm draw
Do I know
Flawed
anything about
towards.
me? I don't. Did Coffin know why?
Sorry, what?
Because magic,
Magic.
symbol,
Oh, wait.
math.
What? No, a ton about. I was planning on going to a school. You see. Okay. I'll look at it.
Consider this your pop quiz.
Training.
Okay.
So I'm guessing you were like walking in and
Yeah.
Then
So
you
I'm
get
gonna take
surrounded
a
by
look.
vines, and you die.
So as you walk in, or you walk closer to that car, you hear this growling.
I don't think we're alone in here.
We're certainly not, but that doesn't
It's
matter.
not the same as the zombie.
Whatever's in here is probably whatever bit the zombies,
Ruby's
but that's
going
not.
to relay the noise.
Make a
don't-
I
perception
love how the
check.
DM didn't mention this, but whatever.
Didn't mention what?
I understand my investigation check was low, but come on.
What?
Okay, so you don't really see where it's coming from. You just hear it from behind the coffin.
Oh, from behind the coffin.
A second later, you guys do some kind of dog-like figure walk from behind.
I'm just gonna trust Ruby to shoot it and just keep investigating it.
Good doggy.
I'm gonna look into some symbols.
Wait, we might have to deal with this.
Is there more than one, or is it by
It's part
itself?
of my character's
You only see
one-sided
the one.
nature.
Okay.
It's part of my character's short-sighted nature, where he'll focus on one thing at a time. He has to know.
Does anyone what?
Shoot it in the throat.
You trying to heal the wolf? Oh, handle. You're trying to handle. Okay.
Always
so-
just kill things.
Not particularly, but if it gets in my way.
Are there other pathways out, or is it just like one big open
It's kind
area?
of just a big room.
Okay.
So am I close enough to
And
investigate
with no
what
light,
the
right?
No light. Sorry, what, Interest?
Am I close enough to investigate what the symbols are?
You can walk up to the symbols. They're pretty much all over the wall. You don't.
Okay. Am I able to know what they are? Am I able to learn?
They seem kind of random, but it's probably of some kind of like,
Am I able to tell if they're a specific language or magical by nature or anything?
It doesn't look like a language. It's kind of like written out as like, not quite runes, but maybe?
So I think either Flawed or Ruby would have knowledge on this.
A bag on drop
Why?
and take several steps back.
I'm gonna place my caltrops just in case, but then I'm gonna prepare my crossbow.
Okay. So I'd say I gave you enough time, dog, to figure out what he's doing. Alright, he
Being a
starts
dog.
rushing towards you guys.
Which one?
And
Because I'm
growling. I need
definitely-
you all to roll initiative.
I'm definitely.
No. No, down.
And if I'm understanding this correctly, Flawed, you walked up to the coffin.
Yeah.
Doxus,
I think
you didn't
Flawed
really
walked
say
up
much.
towards me.
No, I
actually.
stayed right where the
Flawed, did you
opening
not
is.
go with me towards the runes? Because that's what I was asking you.
So there's runes.
I was walking towards the coffin.
Yeah.
Oh. Why the fuck?
Ruby kind of like stepped back,
Yep.
let you guys deal with everything.
She stepped back after.
Ron got a 20.
Mulberry.
Alright, well, at least you can run away. Alright, give me 1 second. Wow.
What is a range?
What's the
Do they
range?
shoot?
No.
So
they're
you
just
could like
on the
cover the
ground.
whole entrance if you want.
Okay.
Yeah, you have enough. It's a small entrance. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out his
So-
initiative.
So did you put ball bearings like at the whole ground or like How-
Between
You put it
us-
covering the entrance, so both me and Flawed are trapped inside.
No.
thanks.
Well, she is on the wrong side of it. Oh, depends on the map. How you think it's between the wolf and her.
D-Cat's getting us killed.
Okay, 25 to 20.
I got 20.
20 to 15.
I got a 16.
Oh, wait. 15.
Okay. 15 to 10.
Sorry.
10 to 5.
Beautiful.
Okay. Doggo gets to go first. He rolled really high on his initiative. I thought he was faster, to be
Do we
honest.
get
Oops, I thought I put you guys on there.
if I have no?
Here we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Oh
There's
yeah,
the map.
yeah. She just trapped everyone in there. If
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I thought.
Thanks, great. So help.
Goodbye, everyone.
I mean, I'm just gonna tell Flawed, get back as soon as you can.
Right.
Oh, thanks. So helpful. I thought I could maybe get closer to the hell beast attacking us.
I'm more like here next to you, however.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Doc
have to
says
go
stay
in.
away.
He could technically get to all of you, but
Okay.
it's a dog and it's just vicious and it's gonna run after.
I need to actually I'm 30 feet.
Okay, I'm curious. Why are you guys like sending Flawed in first?
I don't
Well,
know.
this
Why
time-
are you putting Flawed in first?
This time I thought that Flawed was gonna be with me. 'Cause that's what I said.
No, you wanted me to look at the runes and they were on the
And the
top.
runes were on the walls, not at the pedestal.
And then the other time he pushed you in.
I thought that was a human, okay?
I'm sorry to tell you this, but I'm not the tank. I just I can't.
You guys do have a
Maybe
tank.
it's time for a role change, a class change.
Oh,
What's the white? Oh, his plates.
That's my little net of caltrop.
Oh god.
that's
Okay.
huge.
Okay. So, Mr. Doggo. Okay, I'm sorry, but good luck with this.
The only person not.
Let's see,
Oh
actions.
god.
Alright, it's gonna try to bite ya.
Is it?
If you survive this, you might want to advance.
Does a 17 hit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys got this, it's fine.
Yeah, right? You know
You just have to save Flawed.
monster.
Flawed might need stuff.
You guys have a healer.
Who?
Take a wild guess.
Doxis is
Yeah.
our healer?
What?
I'm terrified. I'm terrified. Nope. No.
Wait, Doxis is a healer?
The
Nope.
most healy of the group, yeah.
Okay.
So I'm an
That's too amusing.
asshole and decided to do this.
Tell me.
He bites again.
Oh, come on! Okay, you're gonna kill me now.
It's fine, you still have a whole team.
Yeah.
They're all protecting themselves. Okay,
Down.
6 damage.
Down.
Alright, you guys see this dog just like pounce on Flawed and just start tearing at her.
Him.
It is now. Oh, it's Flawed, it's your turn.
It's my turn, just in time for a death save.
Oh god.
I failed.
Wow, okay. Interest.
Good luck.
I'm gonna shoot a crossbow bolt, specifically the one that I took from Ruby, right at the hound.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay.
Oh, wait, Doxis?
Okay.
You still have your shield.
Mhm.
Okay.
I know.
What was it? 4.
Alright, you shoot and it looks like it kind of hits, but then you hear a ping on the wall behind it.
Okay, at least I got its attention. That was main focus.
I'm curious.
Because
if
they'll
you
probably
do
go for me
actually.
now.
Alright, is that your turn, or do you have anything else?
I'm just going to try to get its attention a bit. Slam my staff against the wall to create some noise.
Okay, good to know. Doxis, what are you doing?
Do the whatever Ruby used on the floor, does that affect walking or
Yep.
how? Is it just slower?
A bunch of tiny marbles.
Okay,
wait.
let me point out, he doesn't have legs.
That might be
Yeah.
a little different.
Yeah, that might be a
I'm
little.
pretty sure you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will go here. And I will heal you. Heal
Aw.
Claude.
Oh,
I will
you're
heal Claude.
healing. Wow,
Please.
this is
Oh.
amazing.
Please don't
Ow.
get the aggro.
I've already forgotten what it is. Oh, there it is.
I think it was a D8 plus
Yeah.
1.
That's not it.
That's not.
That's not how you roll a D8.
That's not. I don't.
There we
know.
go.
1d8 plus 1 plus 11 divided by 7 +1.
It was wonderful.
So I'm healed for 6.
Yeah.
Hey.
Anything else? You have any
What?
bonus actions?
I mean, I do, but I kind of want to keep the shield up.
Yeah, do that.
Do what? The shield?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll just
I'm
stay
still
there.
trying to get the dog's attention, so that way it'll stay away from you too, I guess.
But I want it on me.
Ruby, it's your turn.
Um,
There's actually a path leading into your ball bearings now because a snake just ran through it.
Yeah, isn't that convenient?
Right.
She's going to try to get. Okay, she cannot get. So she's going to take a shot in the dark.
No.
Oh.
Can't even see.
Roll with disadvantage.
2d plus
Why don't you just toss the rock? You'll get a better glimpse of what you can see.
You know, that's probably a good idea. How
Here's
do I
the thing, if
throw a
you
rock?
try to toss the rock over to the dog, that takes an action. So you could either
Yes.
do that to try and hit him next
Yeah,
time.
but you'll be lighting up the area for your next turn.
Yes.
Yeah,
How do
so-
I throw?
Okay, so you're pretty much rolling to hit the spot. The spot is going to have a DC of its own. Just
Hey, why not just put this spot? Nothing bad will happen, I swear.
yeah, try to throw it at the.
Can I
I'll be right
throw it
back.
at the dog and try to hit the dog that I can't?
I mean,
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
throw
you
it
could
at the
do that.
dog, then most likely it'll if you miss, it'll land over here.
That's true. If you try to hit the dog, it won't do any damage, but it will definitely get its attention.
Which
I'm
will
gonna try
ruin
to
my.
hit I'm gonna try to hit because what could go
Okay.
wrong with?
Okay, Sure.
What's a hit?
I know it.
Strength, I think?
Oh, I thought you want to know what you're rolling?
Yeah.
Just roll a d20 plus dexterity to get into the right spot. Okay, you make it about here, and it's just out of range of the dog.
That did absolutely. Can we get an image that you can see?
Ooh, an image of a ball of light.
An image of
Shit.
An
Yes.
image of any the 5 foot.
I like using the skull, as you remember. Oh, that's a fun one.
Ooh,
Yeah, this is
one.
cool.
A 5 foot.
Ruby, I don't think you can do that. I'm sorry, but I don't think you can phase through wall.
Can you guys see it?
Yes.
No,
Not the aura, though.
You can't see
Not
the aura.
not the.
Controlled by all players. How about that?
Yeah, now we can't. Now I can't.
Okay, cool.
So that doesn't help.
It might.
It might
It
in
might,
the
'cause
future.
once again, I'm trying to get the dog's attention, so it'll probably come over here.
Well, if it comes into the yellow one.
You damn
It's
cat.
purple for me.
Okay, Ruby, is that your turn?
Oh, you can't see my yellow aura.
Oh, I could see it. Yeah, Ruby has her own.
Yeah, the purple aura is within my aura.
All right,
your yellow
so
aura? What?
Mr. Doggo's turn. It sees the snake creature right next to it, and
I'm still banging my
you are still banging your stick.
one.
There's also something right in front of it. Roll intimidation.
I also did try to attack it, so
Who?
do I get advantage?
Well, that's why I'm having you roll intimidation here.
Yes,
Antar is a you.
my advantage to roll intimidation, which is my negative stat.
You can do it.
Here comes your natural 20.
Or not.
Wow.
Natural 6.
A 5.
I don't think it's intimidated by you.
Yeah, but
Sorry.
clearly I'm the most annoying.
It's kind of scared of the snake creature in front of it, or not scared. It doesn't feel fear, but
God
it's
damn it,
wary
Doctor.
of the snake creature, and it's going to take a bite at it. And to be
This
honest,
is why I didn't. I wasn't happy about the heal.
okay, does a 7 hit?
No.
Wow. I just got disconnected and just got back.
Does a
Welcome
10
back.
hit?
No.
Okay,
I can cross
Yeah.
that terrain.
this thing could be very vicious, actually. So it's probably good that Doxus is in front of it.
I'm skipping.
And it's just growling at you. Flawed, you're up.
I actually get a turn! Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
my savior!
You want to run away?
You are prone.
I am prone. I am quite prone. Do want to run away, but I also
And you
want.
crawl away.
I can stand up first.
I don't want to disengage.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not made up.
So, okay. So I'm gonna propose something. So I want to get up, so that costs half my movement. And I want to disengage, get away. Is there any way I can like move this light closer to the dog? I guess I really can't. 15. I could get over to the same spot as it.
Put it on the pedestal.
Put it on the pedestal.
Okay, you could pick it up. I'd say it's small enough.
Okay.
Yeah, you could pick it up.
Could I place it down on the pedestal? Boop, boop. It's your call as a DM.
This is a very weird situation. Yeah, okay.
Something bad is about to happen.
I'm sure so.
Something bad is going to happen.
So you place it on the pedestal. Right away, you see dust all over it, except in the middle.
The pedestal?
Yeah, on the pedestal.
No, on the rock that I literally just picked up off the ground and turned into a light source. No.
So like there's dust on top of the pedestal, but in the middle there's a section without any dust.
Okay, I put it in the middle because that seems logical. What
You place
thing
it,
happens? Yeah.
and
Oh.
nothing happens.
Oh,
Okay.
thank God.
Enterus, go ahead.
Gonna pick up a rock and throw it at the dog's trunk. Get intimidated, you fuck.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Hmm.
You're rolling that plus dexterity.
Okay.
Because yes, that would be dexterity. Yeah, you hit. You get its attention, and it looks pissed. Knock it right in the head.
Anything
else?
Now that I've got its attention, did that count as an action?
It does count as an action. You do a little.
I'm just gonna
point of
keep banging
damage.
my stick on the wall.
Okay. Doxus, you're right in front of this dog.
But whatever.
Out
Oh,
of
do you wanna do
curiosity,
something?
what?
I thought I heard Enterus wanted to do something else.
No, I swear Doxus is gonna ruin my plan to bait it into my.
Oh, probably.
But
Doxus, what are you doing?
Out of curiosity, now the dog is just angry, or does it look hungry?
Oh, it just wants food.
Make a nature check.
Oh my god.
Oh, natural 20.
You
I
look
don't know
at it,
everything about this dog's name.
and it looks like what a dog would do when it's guarding something. It looks very intent on just getting you guys out of here. Also,
Just being a good pupper.
it looks torn apart.
What?
Oh,
So
Does-
it's a zombie dog.
Okay, I'm gonna make an investigation check. Does it have the same cut on its throat?
Go ahead, make an investigation check.
Okay, investigation.
It does not have the same cut,
Does
but
it
it
have
is torn. It's torn up, and it looks like it's been here a lot longer than the other zombie.
aw,
Okay.
it's falling apart.
Because I was debating whether or not I wanted to see if it wanted the heart or not.
Are you hungry? You want some heart?
You could offer.
Don't let
Well,
this
hearts aren't,
human
hearts aren't very filling. It would really actually probably make it feel more hungry.
Yeah, it's a little
Don't give it a
taste.
taste of
some
human
more.
heart. It'll just make it want more.
It's zombie heart.
It'll want all the human.
It's like having a single cracker.
Anyway, I'm just gonna attack it with my sword.
Okay. Roll the hit.
Yeah. That.
Can I point
17.
out you have spells?
Can I point out that it only requires if I use a bow?
Can I point out that I gave Ruby magical arrows?
It
You
only
did.
it only works if you have your bow?
Isn't it?
I am so confused. Let me check.
Well, how does Hunter's Mark work?
Oh no!
It's anytime you attack.
Oh, well, let's do that then.
So you're like
Yeah.
putting a mark on them first, and then you're attacking, and every time you get an attack, and it's plus a d6.
Oh.
It's
okay.
like a sneak attack for one person.
Oh, that's nice.
If the person you're attacking dies, you can move it around.
But you hit without it anyway. Go ahead, roll damage.
It's any weapon attack. You can get
Well,
that.
that's not right. 7.
7 damage. You whack it. Anything else?
I'm gonna move on the other side.
Dancing around it. Okay.
Dance around
Let's
that pupper.
Yep.
That was Toxus. And Ruby, your turn.
Okay, so now that I have vision and I have a 5 feet of it, I get
Yep.
advantage.
Well, you don't get advantage to hit. You just get sneak attack.
Oh, I thought
You
it's an
get sneak
advantage on.
attack when someone's within 5 feet of it,
Okay, you're right.
or
you're right.
if you have advantage. Yeah.
1 plus. Knock it
Oh,
up.
sorry. Apparently, that's 190 feet away.
Oh, no wonder. Did it be a? Well, it's a plus. It's a +1.
You hit. What's the damage? Got sneak attack.
Stop beeping at me. +3. 11 damage.
11 damage.
Right into that poor
Dang.
pupper.
Poor pupper.
Poor Papa.
Still up though.
Good.
You don't. Wait,
That's why you
you're
shot
trying
it.
to kill him. You're trying to kill him, but you like him. You don't want him to actually die.
Right.
Yes.
This is confusing.
Alright, pupper. Go ahead.
There we go. Now it took my 2 hits.
You are banging the wall, and you hit him in the face with the rock. Go ahead and roll intimidation again with advantage.
Okay, so considering my intimidation is currently negative, what's the advantage?
Advantage, you get to roll it
Oh.
twice.
I forgot.
You have a bright light in front of
Oh
you.
yeah,
You
yeah,
can't-
that's true. I can't really hide in the dark holding a light source.
Okay, well you get
18.
okay, yeah. You get its attention. You're like banging and really annoying, and it's going to go right into those caltrops.
Okay,
I get an
I'm
attack.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this.
Don't
Yeah.
I get an attack of
The
opportunity?
caltrops are
Yes, you
confined
do.
by a net. Doesn't because the caltrops are all attached to a net. Every time it struggles, the caltrops would only more of them would attach to it. Pretty much. It's cruel.
7. I missed.
You
Aw.
miss. Okay,
Oh, now it's
Um,
30.
Is that allowed or not?
I'm reading out. I'm reading caltrops right now to see.
Because these are not
exactly.
just regular caltrops in a way, because it is attached to the net.
Right. So, so the caltrops would usually stay on them anyway, but with the net,
It pulls
Uh,
more
if they-
in.
if they go around in it too much, it'll make it hard for them to move.
More and more caltrops will get stuck on it. So it's like a regular net, but gets a lot stickier.
Okay, but the thing with caltrops in the net, he has to make a dexterity saving throw.
If
Otherwise
only
he-
it did one
Otherwise, he
damage.
misses it.
If
What's
only
his
the caltrops did 1 damage every time, because that'd rack up with the net.
He barely like gets through it, and he actually avoids the caltrops.
Ooh.
But then he has to do it again.
Wait, do I get an opportunity attack? He ran by me.
He did, didn't he?
He did.
Go ahead.
Oh, Flawed, no.
Go for it, Claude.
Oh, wait, opportunity attack. He would still be in the net by then, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, Flawed, do it.
Yes, I'm gonna try and swipe at him with my dagger. That's
Good
not how you
luck.
type. I'm trying. Look at that.
21 to hit. You hit. I don't know why I thought that was damage. That would have been insane.
Really tighter.
Just one hit.
4 damage. Okay. You deal 4 damage, and then it steps on the caltrops and gets tangled up and takes an extra hit point for it.
Okay, now what I'm gonna do.
And
It's my
stops.
turn.
It's actually technically got close enough to take a bite at you.
That's fine.
So it's going to try to do that. And 13 to hit. I'm guessing that doesn't hit, right?
That does not hit.
Okay, he's going to take another bite and 13 to hit.
Nope.
All right. Flawed. It's actually your turn after that.
Oh, cool.
You could see his feet are tangled in the caltrops and some of the net.
Okay. I mean, I don't want to like untangle him. I guess
Why don't you want to untangle him? It's a poor little doggo.
because he murdered me earlier. 'Cause I remember him murdering. I remember dying.
Okay, I have a question. If
Okay.
I imbue my net with the glowing effect that this rock has, would that affect the entire net?
Okay, I'm going to have to read it, but I think so.
I want to do. I'm gonna do Burning Hands.
Do burning
that
hand?
won't hit me too.
Are you sure? I don't know. Okay, fine. I won't.
Do it.
Do it.
It would also hit my net, which means my entire net would be on fire.
Okay, you could walk backwards one.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
Net on fire.
then my net would be on fire and it would break.
Wait, what's your net made of? It's not made of fire-resistant material? What kind of net is that?
It's made out of regular fucking rope.
Hemp rope, right?
That sounds stupid.
Don't worry, rope melt.
Hemp rope, so it'll get real fun up in here.
Rope
Okay, fine.
doesn't melt, it burns. The metal melts, but it's not hot enough to melt the metal. It'll probably just...
Alright, I'm
I was
gonna-
making
gonna-
a joke out of
then
nylon. Doesn't exist
bolt
in this
instead.
world.
Which bolt? Alright, roll to hit.
Alright.
I think that's how it works, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
But purely because I'm waiting for some fun chaos, I want to do my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on the attack roll.
Yes!
Because I want some chaos!
Alright.
Okay, so 16 to hit.
Yeah, you hit. Go ahead and roll
Yeah.
that damage.
That's a d12. Oh, that's so helpful.
You
Two
do
damage.
2 damage. Oops,
There's this
oops.
weird lightning-y connection between me and the pupper that I can like re-hurt him without having to roll the hit again next turn and stuff.
You know the cool thing about Witch Bolt? Even though you get to hit him every time, it still rolls the wild bolt, the wild magic. Awesome.
Ooh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Cool with that, as long as it doesn't eat a spell slot every turn. Because it doesn't. It says it's one spell.
Yeah, it's 1 spell.
That's fine. I'm fine with that. I just don't want to eat
Hold
all
on.
my spells.
Maybe I'm remembering this wrong. Well, crap. I'm gonna have to look it up later.
Okay.
Anyway, is that your turn?
It's my turn. I might want to move a little bit further away from Pupper.
Maybe.
Just a wee bit. Okay.
So,
Okay, Enterus, your turn. You
Can
have
I-
it.
Can I hit the dog with my staff hard enough to knock it back?
You can make the shove action.
But that won't do damage. Damn. Okay, I'm gonna slam my staff down on its head, right by the neck.
Okay. Roll to hit.
Let me see my staff. Hit DC
ooh,
23. Does that hit?
Yeah, I think you hit.
23.
Sure? I don't know. Are you sure?
6 damage.
Alright, 6 damage. You hit him in the head, and as you hit him in the head, you see his like feet kind of twist, and one of his ankles break.
Ooh,
Oh,
yeah.
From me hitting it in the head? Damn.
It's pretty decayed.
I'm gonna like pull on the net a little bit if I can, or will that be an action?
That would be an action, I think.
Yeah.
Well, what are you trying to do?
I'm just pulling on the net a little, like to guard myself a little bit with it. So if the dog attacks me, I can like toss the net up a bit so it'll bite into the net.
You could get kind of ready to do that, but like not really, you know.
Okay, yeah.
Alright. Doxus! Your prey got away.
It did, but there's a coffin nearby.
There's a coffin nearby.
okay.
Toxic.
A lot of symbols.
Toxic, we saved Lynn for after the battle.
What, you don't want entertainment?
I mean, it's plenty trapped in here.
How far out do those traps go?
White dog.
10 feet.
Oh, from the.
Yeah.
You have to go 5 foot. Looks like there's.
And I'm pretty sure you would get caught in it as fake person.
So, coffin, yes?
Okay.
You
What do you want to
don't
do with
have
that
a bow?
coffin? She can't
Um,
use her bow when she has her shield up.
Probably not smart, but can I open it or attempt to?
Yeah. You open it.
And we all die.
Make a strength check.
Every single
Because
one.
this is a very heavy top or
That's-
lid.
That's the modifier, right?
Surprise banshee. Everyone do
Well.
a death save.
You slide it off a little bit, but
Can I see what's inside?
it looks like a body.
It's a coffin.
Yeah. You can't
Yeah,
really
I'll-
tell much right now, but
Can I
there is a
tell?
body in it.
Can I tell if the dog is like a guard dog? Like, specifically like a pet to the body?
Make a nature check.
Tara's
Oh,
level
I
fast. Could be that level.
That's basically what my character is, though.
Okay.
He's level-headed and pragmatic, but he can be very rough.
You shoved me in the
So-
line of fire!
He did apologize. He did apologize.
So it does look like the type of breed that would be good for a guard dog, but it also is a kind of breed. So it's a kind of breed that's good for being a guard dog and good for being a pet.
I think his question is how muscular guard.
Oh, it has no muscle because it's mostly bone at this point.
Yeah, but
Oh.
it's not entirely bone.
Yeah, it has some muscle, but like it's all ripped off, or it's
Probably not
very ripped.
Any? Does it have like a color or anything?
That's
Like-
I think I'm close enough to check without needing investigation.
The color of what?
A collar.
Oh, a collar.
Oh, I
Not
did.
on
My
the
accent's not that bad.
Not on the dog, no. Okay. Doxus.
No,
You already
Mark.
did your turn. Ruby.
No, like
So, question.
Okay.
I think I know the answer to this, but because he's within 30 and my bow is a 30 feet slash 120,
Oh wait,
I get the disadvantage if I'm shooting within the 30 feet, correct?
If he's any closer, I
Okay,
believe.
so if he's 30 feet, I'm fine. If he's closer, I'm not.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
what? What kind of bow is that?
It's a crossbow.
Okay, I've never heard of that. It's fine.
It's 30 feet slash 1.
That normally how ranged weapons work is they'll have two numbers. The first one.
Wait,
is
no. You're right. I'm sorry. So
Yeah,
what
the
happens
first number
is up to 30 feet, you get normal roll.
And then
And
the other
then
one.
past 30 feet, you get disadvantage, but you could still hit.
Oh shit! I've been completely.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that is.
I mean, your way kind of makes sense,
Yeah.
but
I kind of got really confused.
Okay, I might need to upgrade this eventually. That is low range. Okay, I'm fine now.
low range but infinite shot.
We're fine now. I know how to this. So he is within 5 feet of Antar. To hit 5.
Oh, you also did you take into account the bonus that I give with my enchant?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I've added that to the bow. So it's
Okay.
it's base stats now. 15 to hit.
Yep, that's it.
So
That
now
hits.
I get my
Yeah.
sneak attacks plus 14 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Nice.
Buffed you so much.
I like the doggo, but it goes straight through.
Okay, you shoot straight through the neck, and you actually break the what's it called? The neck bone, I guess the spine area thing,
Ugh.
and its head just kind of
Rolls off.
falls and it goes limp.
Now I've got a shit ton of blood on my medal.
There's no blood.
It doesn't have blood.
It is very old.
Okay.
It doesn't.
Anything alive needs blood.
It's technically not alive.
Room to gather up.
Okay, I'm gonna like push the net aside for a little bit, and I'm gonna loot the corpse.
of the dog.
Dead dog?
No, not
Okay,
not
you
the
loot
dog.
the
The dog won't have
corpse.
anything.
I mean, collar.
The dog won't have anything. I need the
Doxus.
corpse of the human.
Yes.
Doxus, you finish lifting. Actually, you didn't roll high enough. What are you doing about having a hard time with this lid?
Mm,
I'm gonna go up and push the lid with Dox.
Okay, together you guys get the lid off,
Now
and you guys see a mummified body, not wrapped up, but you know what mummified means, right?
mm,
Just kind
Yeah.
of like preserved.
Means it has a mummy.
Yes, exactly. A preserved body. Looks like it's been there a while. It's hard to make any features of what they might have had when they were alive, but
is there any loot in their coffin?
make a investigation check.
That's entirely why I showed up to loot it.
Both of you make an investigation. What about you two, Ruby and Flawed? What are you guys doing while they're doing that?
probably
I want-
shouldn't.
21.
You guys
I
probably
want to look at the room.
shouldn't that.
It's also a waste of resources, so
I mean,
shut
there
up.
are
Is
so
up.
recognized
Also a waste of resources.
So, Doxus, you look around in that coffin. You don't really see anything. Antares, right away, you see this little strand of something, kind of looks like a belt material. And right away, before Doxus notices, you grab it, take a look. You see a collar, a dog collar.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Does the collar have a little bell on it?
It's like a it has like it's like one of those round what's it called? It's one of those round collars with the paw prints on it.
Aw.
Yeah. My dog used to have one of.
Killed your-
No, my dog's been cremated. I mean IRL.
Damn, that
Oh,
sucks.
that got.
Yes.
All right, so Flawed, you're looking around the room.
Is there nothing else?
Not in the coffin. It's
Stingy corpse. Goddamn.
so
I'm going to toss the collar to Ruby.
okay.
She's gonna try to do that juggling thing, where she's trying to catch it but was not expecting.
Right.
And
I mean, go ahead and roll whatever you want to figure out.
acrobatics?
See if
question
you.
mark?
It would be
Sleight of
dexterity.
hand.
Dexterity. Okay.
Just
And-
flat out.
Oh, she.
You
caught
are
it.
fine.
Natural.
You don't even look. You just reach your hand out and shit.
Okay.
Flawed. Roll perception. Since
My
you're looking
specialty.
around the room.
Yes, my specialty.
Now is Ruby gonna wear the collar?
Do you wear the collar?
Ah, beautiful
No.
walls.
It looks like a cave.
It does. It really looks like a cave in here.
Yeah.
How odd.
Language on.
It didn't seem like words when I examined it.
You have no idea, Ruby.
Okay.
I'm going to investigate the
Interest.
pedestal now.
Interest, before you do that, as you guys are like finishing up looting the body, you see behind the coffin has a crumbled up, torn piece of paper.
I'm gonna pick it up.
Okay, you pick it up. It's torn, but it's not like completely torn to shreds or anything. You can still make out what is on it, sort of.
Is it gonna be in the notes section?
No, because this is too complicated to.
Kind of makes me want to be able to see it even more. Honestly.
I know, right? So it pretty much has a picture of like the flask. It's kind of like really decorative looking flask, maybe a ritual flask or something. You don't know. Then it has like descriptions and words all over the paper, but it's in a different language. You can't read it.
Okay, given my parents' occupation, I feel like I'd have a lot of knowledge on this exact topic.
On the
A very old flask that seems to be very
Okay.
articulately carved. That sounds
yes,
like
make
something about-
a. What would this be? What are my options?
Holy
It would be history. Make a history.
Oh, my
check.
best one. 19.
Yes, it is definitely some kind of ritual flask. You
I know-
haven't actually like heard about this one in particular, but by looking at its design and everything, you could tell that it's made for some kind of dark use
Mhm.
that requires certain components to make things happen. You can't really tell what those components are because the description is in a different language. But
And I do not know this language.
what languages do you know?
I know. Let me see. Where would that be?
No common and infernal.
Wait, you know in
Do
I
you
know-
take a look at it?
I know Common,
Oh.
Dwarvish, and Elvish.
You do not know it, Enterus.
Okay.
You
I
show
get-
it to anyone else.
I take it.
Yeah, I'm gonna show it to Doxus.
Doxus, what languages do you know?
I don't know how to say the word. Nope. Don't know how to say the
Abyssal.
word. Yeah, that word.
You could read it.
Oh,
what language?
sweet.
Language?
Abyssal.
Oh, abyssal. How the fuck? Okay, I'm really curious about your character now.
She doesn't know why she needs to be on.
Okay. Just does.
What?
There's
It's
a reason
part
behind
of her
it.
monster heritage. God, why you have to
It
be so
has to do-
insensitive?
It has to do with her family and stuff, but they just know it. It's
She
yeah.
just knows it.
they don't know why.
Oh.
They just know it.
So did I know it was abyssal in the first place? Like, was I able to at least surmise that much?
With your roll, yeah, you can tell it's abyssal from your roll,
Each language has its very own like distinct
Yeah.
pattern. So yeah.
sort of.
Well, I can tell Chinese from Japanese. So yeah.
So,
fair enough.
Doxus, you look at it and it looks like it takes a lot of blood
Sweet.
and it takes a lot of
Heart.
like very strange dried
Does
up.
it take emptied blood,
Dried up
emptied heart?
hearts.
It doesn't say it takes a heart. Nope.
What I'm gonna say is
Damn
this: these
And
people
also-
were completely
Wait, you said it
kind
takes
of
a lot of blood and what?
Dried up components mostly found in the wild.
These
Like-
humans were completely drained of blood. I have a very high suspicion.
It also has a description of what it does, and you don't know. Okay, so it has a description of saying that you can use this to summon things, but then like there's some dirt on specific areas, so you know it's used to summon something.
Okay.
And the stuff you need for it changes depending on what exactly you're trying to summon. So it sounds like it could summon a couple things.
Tell us this info.
Yeah, I'll relay it, but for the sole fact of I won't remember that later.
There's also a smudge in the corner that looks like it's completely rubbed out.
I'm going to examine the pedestal, but I'm going to pocket that note.
Doxus, do you give him the note back?
Sure.
Okay. Alright, so you look at the pedestal.
As like my parents were like had that whole job, they have a very good way of preserving paper and all that. So I'm gonna see if I can restore anything later. But that is a timely process.
Okay, I'll figure out how we could do that later. Okay, so you look at the pedestal. Like I said before, there's like a spot in the middle that doesn't have any, so then around it, it has dust all over it. With your roll, I'm just going to use the roll you used before. It looks like something that was recently there was taken from it, and from the image you saw from the paper, and the shape you see on the pedestal, they look pretty identical.
Does the pedestal have like pressure sensitive, like one of those pads where it's like
Pressure
pushed down?
plates?
Yeah.
So for this one, you need to make another investigation.
I was just gonna sit on it.
Do it.
Sit on it, go
Now,
ahead.
let's-
Huh?
Isn't it obvious whatever
12.
Pretty much.
It doesn't seem like there's any like pressure plates or anything.
I'm pulling out my hammer from
Okay.
my smithy kit, and
Okay.
I'm gonna take this whole thing apart, the pedestal.
Okay, you whack at it and it crumbles. It's made out of like stone and clay, like a combination of the both. So it's like a hardened clay.
So, was there a pressure plate?
There was no pressure plate.
Okay.
That's
I'm gonna
cool.
start tapping on the walls as I walk along them. I believe everyone will think I'm crazy or something.
Yeah, I've definitely lost track of what you're doing.
You're tapping on the
everybody else.
walls.
Something you should know: when you tap on walls, if they're hollow on the other side, the sound will be different. So that's what I'm checking.
Right. So all throughout the cave, there are different sounds. As you tap the parts that have the what's it called?
Hollow?
That have the symbols on them, it's a more rough and more hard.
Then that's not hollow. That's solid.
Then then there are parts that you hit and it's softer and it crumbles apart more easily. So it seems like it's made out of different material throughout the cave, as if like walls were attempted to be built in this cave.
Okay.
Okay.
So if you're done hitting the walls, I don't like this
No,
place.
no, no.
Yeah, I'm not a fan, personally.
Hey, Smurfette, could you pass me your chisel or your spike?
Rita signal?
Goodbye, Ruby.
Would a sword work?
A sword would work, as a matter of fact.
Toss them an extra.
Okay.
Ruby
I'm gonna
sees
pull
writing
out-
in the
I'm gonna use my hammer, and I'm gonna start chiseling into the stone where it's softer, and specifically areas where I somewhat heard like a bit of an echo on the other side
So
when it's happening.
you couldn't really notice echoes on the other side, but like as you like try and
The
chip around,
Areas that seem to be like hollow on the other side.
yeah. So you chip behind some of the places that were loose, and you see the other side of. Okay, you chip away, and you could see a better look at the wall they were trying to build, and like it's made of this kind of stone material with the rune-looking symbols on them, and on the other side, it's just more dirt. And
So,
So there's
is
really
it like a
nothing.
cave-in or or it's more.
It looks like they didn't finish.
Oh,
So there's really nothing of notice per se.
Not really, nah.
I'm
just-
just gonna say, and nobody knows about these runes.
You don't know.
I'm asking everyone.
We're not even from town.
We're meant among us.
Does anyone among
That,
what?
That.
What's the
I can
question?
try and read them.
Oh, the
Please
runes.
do.
I thought that.
No.
So you take a look at the runes, and it looks like decoration runes that generally don't mean anything, but they look pretty similar to something you would see close to Abyssal. They're mostly just like decorative, though.
Is there any that's like So most of them is just it's just complete decorative. There's not like
Yeah, it
some that
looks
are
like- It looks
ones
like
that are like no ones that are like in like kind of like a puzzle in a sense. Like it can be decorative, but it can also have like an underlying message in it.
Ooh, is there a secret coded message?
Yeah, like yeah, that's what.
make an insight check, I guess. Would this be insight?
Yeah.
Either insight or knowledge.
Yeah,
I think insight's fine.
Ruby will be glowing rock.
10. I'm great at these.
I'm going
Yeah,
to
you've-
while Doxis is doing that, I'm going to like clean off my net and try to recover it.
Okay.
Like,
Yeah, it looks like an alien race came by and just started putting symbols up.
Alien race?
I saw nothing is what he meant.
You saw nothing.
Yeah.
Anything else, guys? Want to blow up the cave?
Did I recover the caltrop?
Oh, yeah, you recovered it. So you
Is
had to
there
rip
any-
it off of
is
the
there
dog and
anything-
everything.
Any metals or any of that kind of resource that I saw in the walls?
Can
It
I
was
have my
all
sword
stone,
back?
actually.
Okay, was there any sulfur?
Sulfur?
Yes.
No.
Why would there be sulfur?
Don't worry about it.
I had to
can
think
have
about that one, but
I can have hopes.
Okay.
Can I have my sword back now?
Yeah, sure. I hand the sword back, and it's slightly a little bit bent on the tip.
Oh!
you have a very interesting ability that you never use.
Me?
No, Ruby.
Oh, Ruby.
I have another.
You have a connection with the ground.
Crown?
I
think I
ground
know
and I
about
can
this.
pass with.
No. Okay. So you feel very comfortable with the ground. As you roll around in it, you feel things that people don't feel.
What?
What do you feel?
You have tremor sense.
Oh, you have fucking tremor! We don't need a light!
What?
I forgot
is-
about that. Yeah, she has tremor sense.
You're
You
talking
can
great.
see people through the vibrations in
Wait.
the world.
Where did it?
Talk.
What? I have.
Yes,
What
you
is
have tremor sense.
What type of trade is that? I'm not getting anywhere.
It's called tremor. One second.
I tell what it's called.
That's it. You're a genasi, right? A ground or
An
earth or whatever.
one.
Yeah, that's a thing, I think.
Yeah, it is a thing. Tremor sense is you're very sensitive to vibrations in the ground,
My racial.
and you
tra-
can literally
my
you can
racial
literally
tra-
pinpoint things, locations.
Wait,
from
wait,
those
wait,
vibra-
wait. My racial traits merge with stone is
That's-
pass without a trace. Earthwalk just means I can cross made of earth.
That's probably because this is 3.5e, honestly.
What?
What?
Tremor sense, I know it's from 3.5e. 3.5.
3.5 edition.
Oh, it's in a different edition?
Okay, you have tremor sense. I don't know why it's not on.
Okay.
But
I have tremor
yeah,
sense.
tremor
Okay,
sen-
how does tremor
You're sensitive to vibrations in the ground and can automatically pinpoint the location of anything that is in contact with the ground and within range.
Okay, can I sense anything through the ground?
If no straight path exists through the ground from the creature to those that it's sensing, then the range defines the maximum distance of the shortest indirect path. It must itself be in contact with the ground, and the creatures must be moving. As long as the other creatures are taking physical actions, including casting spells with somatic components, they're considered moving. They don't have to move from place to place for a creature with tremor sense to detect them. Aquatic creatures with tremor sense can also locate other creatures
Okay,
moving
you
through
only
water.
get earth tremor sense though. You can't do it in.
The range is specified in the creature's descriptive text.
You're tough, Beifong.
Okay.
Here.
Don't need any stupid lanterns.
This would have been nice if.
Would have been-
I could have sworn it was on your character sheet.
Unless
I don't
you
know
can
why
find
it's
it on
not.
my character sheet. I have no idea where it is. This is the first time here.
It's a 60-foot radius.
Think you got that and not just gonna need to really add it.
If you just search up
I
5e
have it
Tremor,
right here. All good.
it's also in roll 20.
Okay. What do I know since I have this ability that I definitely knew I had?
I sent you a link to the roll 21.
You know the
You probably, well, no, your ability to detect vibrations wouldn't really help in any kind of sense at this point.
Unless
'Cause you
there's
can only
some
see that.
machinery.
In a cave like this, the echoes would have been very evident.
Wait a minute. Why does it not say Tremor Sense on this one? I'm looking at Earth Genasi right now and it doesn't say Tremor Sense.
Maybe it's from an older version. Like, because sometimes when you just look up, like, Genasi, you'll get mix of different ones.
Crap. Okay, I was really looking forward to that Tremor Sense.
Get to her later on, like, at a certain level.
Yeah, maybe it's something that I could just kind of like.
Tremor Sense is an extraordinary ability.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Anyway, what's going on, guys? What's everyone doing? Blowing up the cave?
I just want to leave.
There's no sulfur, so I can't.
Right.
On boats, we leave.
Doxus,
What?
what are you doing?
Oh yeah, Doxus is gonna have a hell of a time getting out of the hole,
I am.
considering it's pretty much a straight drop, and you can't really jump.
Wait,
He's
we're
got
gonna
upper
jump out? I
body
thought you
strength.
would climb.
There's a rope, but it's kind of hard to do when you don't have legs.
Yeah.
She's got upper body strength.
Yeah, that.
So the rope is mine, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pull it out just before they start climbing.
Oh, you got out first and then left out. You asshole.
Alright, guys. How are you
I'm-
getting out of the cave?
I'm gonna climb out or try.
Okay,
Snakes can climb rope.
Yeah,
make an
Make-
athletics check.
Okay. 16.
Yeah, that's fine.
He is going to try to do.
Wait, this is like 5 feet.
Yeah.
Come on.
She just wants to do something cool.
Yes.
Okay, make an acrobatics check with. Nah, just make an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I would have an easier time getting out with that. Oh, come on!
You run into the wall.
I
From up top, I'm just gonna pick them up and carry them out.
Alright. You guys have an easier
Ruby
time
will
when
spit at you once you got her.
I'll
little
spit at
bit
them
of-
back.
a little bit of blood coming out of her nose.
Blood coming out of her nose and spit on her face now.
All honesty, if I did that with
Can I get a hand up? I am not great at climbing.
I give Flawed a hand.
Yeah, you get out just fine.
Yeah.
isn't our party that
If only I had taken a severed hand off of one of those zombies.
Right?
To give
Hey,
Flawed the hand.
you could still go
Oh
find
no! Please no. Okay, no. Thank you for not doing that.
So,
one. The pretty fresh
I
hands
just wanted
too.
to say, Doxus, I wanted to thank you for saving my life a little bit back there. That was greatly appreciated. I didn't realize that you had such wondrous abilities.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mhm. Go on.
so,
Good talk.
If nothing here today, did it? Yeah.
Oh, something happened, alright.
No idea
So,
what's happening.
DM,
Yeah.
I'm gonna use an insight check because I have a theory, and I want you to tell me if you can confirm this or not. But my insight check is that I think that today the people decided to take that cup, and today they drained the blood out of those zombies and turned them into zombies.
You think we were just like a little too late?
I don't
So,
think
it's
anyone-
If you're not talking to them.
Are we? Is this out of character? What's happening?
He's trying to make an inside check.
Check a DM.
He's trying to insight.
It's not how like.
I don't know
think
who,
that.
I don't know if it's an insight check or whatever. I'm just saying that's my theory, and I want to know if it's possible to be right or whatever. If what I've seen so far confirms it or not.
It could be.
So you don't know for sure, but
Like I can at least tell the general time of when the cup was taken. I can't exactly tell the time of death for the zombie, but I know it was recent enough, within 4 days.
So you do know zombies look pretty fresh,
Yeah.
and that if you guys didn't walk up to
And the dust circle, like
the dust circle, looks pretty recent.
within the day.
Yeah, seems like it.
Yeah, then that just confirms my theory. They took the cup today and converted the people into zombies today. We were too late.
Wait, was the
I think
ritual
historically to Ruby, considering they were so concerned about it.
is the ritual to turn them into zombies, or was there something else at
The
play
ritual
there?
was likely to drain blood. I doubt the entire plan was to create zombies. After all, the paper that Doxis so lovely transcribed to us said it was a summoning ritual, not a ritual to turn them into zombies. It's
What do
likely these zombies are just an attempt to lead us away from the main goal, or just a distraction, much like how they were telling Razor to keep them for 4 days and leave them, either to leave the people in a panic or just to double-cross Razor.
The question is, what did they summon?
Well, considering we don't see fire and brimstone everywhere, I'd say we still have time to find the mages. Doxis, you can search for footprints, right? They would be fairly recent, and considering our terrain, I don't think many people come here often.
Yeah, I can.
Okay. Meanwhile, I'm going to just go away for a little bit, like just to the other side of the hole, and I'm gonna work on the spring mechanism for that thing I'm building.
Okay, so I do gotta point out, you don't have a hot enough
I don't have what?
shape it. You don't have a hot enough heat source to completely shape your metal.
No.
But you could.
I'm just more like put in the pieces that I do have together before I work in new parts.
Okay, make a intelligence check to get it started.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd say you have enough parts.
Can I interrupt him?
What do you do?
I will stab you.
Well, you went
14.
a little distance away from the group, but not that far. Like, wait, what's going on? What's happening? So I see you
14.
like focusing on anything. Like, hey,
So
So do you do
it
that?
takes you a little bit of time, but you get some pieces together, and you gotta be careful with how you handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Fall apart right now, but you got some pieces put together and just need more pieces to get it finished.
Is it the spring lock mechanism specifically that I got together?
Yeah, you're starting the spring lock.
Okay.
Uh,
Because I want to focus on parts at a time.
yeah, that's fine. But you just gotta be careful and bang into stuff, otherwise
and as you're
fall
handling
apart.
careful things, I think Flood wants to come over. Like, do you need any assistance? What are you working on?
My hammer will slam into their elbow.
No! Okay, unnecessary. Kind of just
I'm sure that hurts a lot.
It is a Smith and hammer, so yeah.
Roll 1d.
Do I?
You could if you want.
No, please! I will die!
Well, he's only hitting your arm.
Oh, yeah, I forgot the separate hit points for my arm and the rest of my body!
It's just a fracture.
Just a flesh wound.
It's just
Well,
a fractured
I was-
bone.
Needed some more fire, but fine, you don't need... Fine, go ahead, be...
There's a very specific reason why I'm keeping you out of the loop specifically anyways, so it
So
was
while
a bad
he's-
idea.
By
Oh,
the way,
wait.
guys,
He's going to be very hurt. What did I do?
he works on this for about 30 minutes, which means you guys have time to do a little bit. Are you guys have anything in mind? Maybe some of you might want to walk away.
Yeah.
I think
Aside-
God wants to back away from me.
Aside from the footprints that are around the hole that are us, is there anyone that's not us?
Survival check.
15.
You see a couple different
A what?
A couple different foot.
That's all I heard.
See a couple of feet, they're different body, they're just laying on the ground.
That's
You have a
great.
couple different footprints, or you see a couple different, and two of them look kind of dragged, and the other one looks more
Like someone was walking in front of them or something.
So one of them looks healthy, and two of the footprints don't.
How far are we?
Not that.
What direction are they going in?
They're going kind of northish.
So basically where I was going originally, right?
Yeah,
I was going northeast, I think.
you were pretty much just going north. Oh, you mean when you were
Yeah.
the other footprints were going northeast?
Yeah.
These ones just kind of seem like they're going.
Okay, so what does Flawed do?
After getting thoroughly rejected. Oh, it's fine. It's fine.
Ruby
So just wait.
would've-
Him.
Him.
It's fine. I never remember.
Just ignore that asshole.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So, you seem to know a lot about what's going on. Where do you think we should go next? What? I'm not familiar with that saying.
I have. Unless
Other than
there's
cave.
something else out here.
I'm just gonna say, as I'm like putting the spring in place, the mages are clearly going to attack the town first. That's why they're getting all their victims from the town. It's not a very big town, as you have mentioned. It's a very small area where they can be very discreet. They don't want this getting out until they're finished, if that's even their goal.
Why would
Therefore, their
Would they-
target will be the town, which means they need to be close enough to the town to monitor, which means
Would they have
they'll
instructed Razor
spies.
to not hurt the kidnapper, the people they kidnapped then? If they were just going to attack the town anyway.
They don't want anyone catching on. Clearly, whatever they're trying to summon is going to be very devastating.
I would-
And considering that fact, it's likely the reason they chose such a rural area is to stay away from any massive military. Even if this is Obsidian Council territory, it's still very out of the way. Not an area Obsidian Council would directly go to.
Why would
I believe they are planning an attack.
Why would they? Nothing.
That's
of
my
interest.
point. It has nothing of interest, which means nobody would show up for a while if all of the people were to disappear, for blood to be drained.
They
If
need
They
more.
already did their summoning, the entire town would be destroyed, so that way they couldn't call for help. The fact that they have only employed us adventurers so far means that they haven't called upon the Obsidian Council or anyone else yet. Or if they had, it's been intercepted.
Hearing you people mention the Obsidian Council, what is this organization? I'm not familiar. What?
Then how do you
Is
explain?
it? I don't know.
I'm specifically talking with Ruby
Oh.
as I'm finishing up
Okay.
with my spring roll.
For analysis.
Yeah, I asked Ruby, then what do you think it is?
Oh. Maybe they did something. They're heading the way and they're heading other.
So why did they go here in the first place? It is definitely true that they came here for victims because people care a lot less about some random people in a very small city, very small town. The massive areas won't give two shits. But what is their goal? We need to figure that out first. Considering whoever sent this letter, I pull out the letter for the temporary kidnapping, it specifically said that any kind of screw up would lead to a manhunt or even a war. Don't you think that's very big, considering how small of a town that they were doing this at?
That part.
That's
They're
my.
a scorpion.
I don't know too much about Scorpio myself, but either way, this is planned to end soon. And once it does end, whatever they summon, they don't want anyone to be prepared for it.
If Dox is here and someone kicks him, what?
Kill.
We nod. So that's why.
Which means they're going to want to get rid of any trace linking them. Considering we saw the Scorpio symbols and mentioned it to the townsmen, to the town people, who do you think they have to kill first?
Let's go.
I finished the spring lock, tested a little bit, and then put it inside of a neatly packed storage so it doesn't come undone.
Okay, fair enough. What are you using for the storage?
I'm mainly using like a lot of leftover like leather to wrap around it and keep it tightly knit in place, and then
Okay.
wrapping that in the hem that I took from the rope that I used to climb back up.
Okay, that doesn't seem too difficult to do.
No, not at all.
So you guys
So the
have
spring
this,
lock mechanism is completely finished.
the spring lock part, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys have this interest, and you guys seem like you have a plan. I'm not too, but you guys are working on one. And I think it's a good. I think it's a good point to end the session here.
Damn.
Oh wow.
That's
Well, I mean, I'm a little unclear as.
So I do want to confirm we are going in the right direction, though, right?
that's generally not a thing DMs confirm.
Yeah, I can't confirm that.
We could be
I
going
don't
out
know.
on a.
Still my first campaign, but I don't know.
Yeah, things like insight check to see if you have the right answer for the DM is generally not a thing. Sometimes DMs will tell you it's not.
So one thing you could try to.
I just wanted
This
confirmation that I
information.
was going on the right path because honestly, we could just be saying all this and then they're in the next town over killing everyone.
Yep. There's D&D for you.
That's D&D. Oh my gosh, the
Sometimes
first
you'll
campaign.
get the puzzle right, you'll fail it. Sometimes you'll just skip it with the final boss.
Well,
Well, they're not in the West.
my character's
So
been very much of an asshole.
what do you guys think about ending the sessions?
Ending the sessions of what?
Ending the
you
sessions
cut out.
around this time?
This works for me.
It's fine.
Because I'm not really sure, like, what your schedules are exactly like. So
I really enjoyed. I could probably keep playing for another 2 hours, but honestly, it's up to you guys.
Nah, I have to work tomorrow.
Can-
So I generally thought we were like trying to end somewhere between 11:30 and 12 because kind of where it was natural.
oh, 11:20 and
Well, my time 11.
oh, your time. Okay, okay, that makes.
Like right now, perfect. We're
Yeah.
at 11.
Yeah, that's where I was trying.
And if it's a little bit later or not, it's probably fine. But this is good.
Yeah, I think that's the adventure well. I lost track of time. Maybe we're on track to kill some cultists. Maybe even annihilate a nearby town. Anyone have any
Announcements.
to do that at the...
Announcements.
Nope.
I didn't think of it.
I can't think. So yeah, guys, if you want to join us live if you're watching the sound, or maybe someplace else if we ever do with the audio files up my hard drive.
Okay, I can figure something out for the audio files.
So, if you're watching on either of those platforms, watch us live at twitch.tv/dcat682 at, I think, 7:30 standard or daylight time savings. We might be, we're probably gonna be,
All the time.
we're almost always.
No, it's fine.
No, that was with Jess.
We're just a bunch of deviants and dumbasses. What do you expect?
Play today as well.
Yeah, I forgot about the Discord thing.
I feel like
We're
both of
just-
us are dumbasses. in all
We're
honesty.
just a bunch of deviants and dumbasses. What do you expect from us?
Anyways, that's going to be for now. That's our DM
Hello.
and everyone
Same
else.
piece.
Goodbye.
Everyone else.
Bye.